On the Decatur Sports Network, it's time for Eagles football.
Ross throws it toward the end zone. It's caught short of the goal line by Landon Phelps with 8 seconds left.
Eagles football is on the air.
Antoine to the left. Now Nate's going to motion out of the backfield. There's a snap. Ross rolls right. Pass complete. It's a touchdown to Nate Palmer. And with 4 seconds, the Eagles take the lead.
Tonight's broadcast of the Decatur Eagles is presented by Chapman Landscape and Irrigation, the premier landscape and irrigation company in the region.
Do you believe in Wise County miracles? I do.
Now let's send you to the stadium with the voice of the Decatur Eagles, Pat Wadlington.
Who's Pat Wadlington? He's not here tonight. Welcome to the broadcast. Rob Matthews here on the broadcast tonight, filling in for Pat Wadlington as he attends his son's wedding. Can't believe he would do something like that instead of be here for Decatur Eagles football. What do you think, Coach Kaufman?
I know. Where's his priorities at?
No kidding. Anyway, Rob Matthews and Coach Kaufman here in the pregame show as we get ready for the Graham Steers hosting the Decatur Eagles tonight, and we will be back with our pregame show in a moment. This is Decatur Eagles football on the Decatur Sports Network.
Hey, it's Casey Carroll with the Caraway team. I'm here on location with Chapman Landscape and Irrigation. This job is ginormous, and you got to check it out. It's got all hands on deck, and Chase said he's hard working. He's hard at it. Let's go check on him.
Chase! What are you doing?
I was just fixing to go lay some sod, man.
My name is Chris Hurst, and I'm the lead pastor at Grace Fellowship, and I would love for you to join us this Sunday. We have services at 8, 9:30, 11, and 12:30 each week, and our services are compelling, casual, and relaxed. So come as you are and expect to feel welcome. For children and students, we have engaging services that are designed to help them know God in a personal way. We want to help people experience God in the same way that we have. For more information, find us online at gf.church. Hope to see you this Sunday. Go Eagles!
Welcome back to Eagles football here in Graham. Rob Matthews and Drew Kaufman here at Newton Field in Graham as we get ready for tonight's game. Well, tonight's game isn't the only one taking place, Coach. We've got a lot of games around the area, the teams that are on our schedule. Let's get that first list of games, the teams that the Eagles will play throughout the season. What are they doing tonight?
Well, looking ahead a little bit, next week we begin district play, and Carter Riverside plays Dallas Lake Oak Cliff. So I think as far as we're moving ahead, I don't think it'll be as stout as what we have played up to this point. Obviously, there's a reason Coach Huff has played the schedule that we've played. But with these Fort Worth schools, you know they're going to be athletic. You know they're going to have some skill guys that can make plays. So with the game coming up, Carter Riverside has Dallas Oak Cliff tonight. Eastern Hills is going over to Benbrook to play. Diamond Hill and Castleberry. You have Western Hills and Nevada Community. Springtown, China Spring, that should be a good one. I'm interested to see how that one plays out. China Spring, obviously, traditionally very good. Springtown has played really well, especially of late, beating this Grand Ball Club a couple weeks ago. So I'm interested to see how that one plays out. In Southwest and Brock, that'll be interesting too. I think that'll kind of we can do, kind of tell how that plays out as far as that game, how we compare. Obviously, we played the Brock Eagles a few weeks ago.
Other teams around the area that are playing tonight, Bridgeport, 41-point favorites over Venus tonight. How about that? Bridgeport, 41-point favorites over the Venus Bulldogs. Boyd is playing Callisburg. Chico takes on Petrolia. Bowie plays Dublin. Alvord is taking on Windthorst. Northwest plays Eaton. Azel's playing Denton High. And Crum is playing Carrollton Ranchview. When we take a break and come back, we'll have look around the top 10 in the state of Texas, also around 4A Division I, Region 2, what those teams are doing tonight when we come back here on the Decatur Sports Network.
Build or buy your dream home with help from the mortgage experts at First National Bank Mortgage. Mortgage money man Mark Goodwin will help you build or buy the home of your dreams in Wise County. Our office is now open in Bridgeport, and we're ready to get to work on your new home loan. Why trust your mortgage to anyone else? First National Bank Mortgage, now open in Bridgeport. Apply online at mortgagemoneyman.com. NMLS 543312, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Cobb Rental, located in Decatur, has the best selection of prices in the Wise County area on equipment rentals and sales. They have skid steers, lifts, trenchers, welders, forklifts, excavators, backhoes, and much more on hand and ready to go to work for you. Whether you need heavy-duty backhoes or trailers for transport, chances are Cobb Rental will have what you're looking for. Come see us at FM 51 in Decatur or online at CobbRentalAndEquipment.com. Good luck, Eagles, from Cobb Rental in Decatur.
Texas Farm.
Back at Newton Field and Graham, the Eagles and the Graham Steers have already warmed up. They have left the field. The band's going through their final warm-ups as we look at other games around the area. Coach, in 4A Division 1, Region 2, what's District 7 and 6 and 7 looking like?
Always keep an eye on this district right here, as this is the one we'll play first round. Alvarado, Waco Conley, Kennedale, Panther Creek. Panther Creek's coming in at number 3 in the state this week. Lake Worth and Lake Dallas, Castleberry, Diamond Hill, and Waxahachie Life and Godly. District 7 could be a potential second-round matchup for our crew. Aubrey and Van Alstyne. This district is really tough. Salina, Franklin, that'll be a good one. Paris and White House, Sulphur Springs, and Mount Pleasant.
In District 8, it's the Dallas District. Carter plays Wilmer Hutchins. Conrad versus Lincoln. Pinkston plays Kimball, and Roosevelt playing North Dallas. That's the District 8. So that's everybody in the region that's playing tonight. Top 10 in the state of Texas looks like this. The Stephenville Yellow Jackets are on the road taking on the Abilene Wiley Bulldogs. Stephenville a 10-point favorite there. Tyler Chapel Hill plays number 1 in 4A Division 2 Carthage. Panther Creek and Kennedale, as you mentioned. Salinas number 4. Austin LBJ is number 5. They play Dallas Parish Episcopal. Lake Dallas is playing Lake Worth. I wonder how they arranged that. Longview Pine Tree playing Hallsville. Kilgore taking on Pleasant Grove, Alvarado playing Waco Conley, and El Campo playing Needville. Those are the other games taking place around the state of Texas in our area and in 4A Division 2. We're going to take one more break, and when we come back, we'll hear from the head man himself, Coach Steve Huff, on the other side of this break. This is Decatur Eagles football presented by Chapman Landscape and Irrigation.
Farm Bureau Insurance has locations in Decatur and Bridgeport that serve over 4,500 members in Wise County and the surrounding areas. Whether you're wranglering cattle or kiddos, Texas Farm Bureau Insurance is proud to protect all fellow Texans and all Texan ways of life. Stop by and visit with Kelly Lynch, Lisa Bradshaw, Chris Hanlon, or Monty Houston in our Decatur office located across the street from James Wood Motors, or visit with Lisa Bryant at our office in the heart of Bridgeport on Wholesale Street. Coverage and discounts are subject to qualifications and policy terms and may vary by situation.
The law firm of Kernot & Hafer is once again a proud sponsor of Decatur Eagle. With its Decatur office located on the Decatur Town Square, the firm includes local attorney Pat Wadlington and focuses on litigation and dispute management within a wide range of areas, including family and custody issues, business and commercial disputes, estate and inheritance matters, and personal injury and death cases. Kernot & Hafer, friendly, professional, direct, and strong. We're there when you need us.
S&J Pharmacy at 1101 West Eagle Drive can fill prescriptions in 15 minutes or less with fast and friendly service. They also offer same-day compounding, private consultations, medication therapy management, immunizations, B12 shots, a convenient drive-through window, and free home delivery. S&J Pharmacy accepts all major insurance plans, including Blue Cross and TRICARE. Open Monday through Friday 9 to 6 and 9 to 1 on Saturdays. Call 940-627-5400. That's 627-5400 for S&J Pharmacy in Decatur.
Bison Creek Homes is an established home builder in Decatur, proudly serving Wise County and surrounding areas. With an in-house licensed architect and interior designer, Bison Creek Homes has been leading the way in innovative home designs such as modern, contemporary, farmhouse, Texas Hill Country designs, and more. Come put our many years of construction experience to work for you. Visit bisoncreekhomes.com and check out the many beautiful homes we have built. And go Eagles!
Welcome back to Decatur Eagles football. Rob Matthews here with Coach Huff before the Graham game. Coach, looking back at last week, Liberty Christian, you got to watch the film. What were your takeaways from watching that Liberty Christian film?
First takeaway would be that they're as advertised. They're really good. We knew that going into the game. Obviously, they won a state championship last year, go up a division this year, and they're ranked number 1 in that division. But beyond that, it's one of those situations where the scoreboard, I don't think, indicated for us. It's hard not to look at the scoreboard, but I actually feel like we got better last week during that game and playing really good people. And we were in a situation in the middle part of the game that we could have made it much more interesting and just couldn't quite get over that hump and end up giving back-to-back scores, and so that made it rough on our kids. But again, I think when you look at the whole part of it, playing really good team, coming out of it, we did as a coaching staff look at it and reiterated to players that although it was lopsided, I still think we got better.
Playing a team like that with Division I athletes, a private school, and a good team to boot, what are the benefits that your team gets out of playing teams like that?
I think the number one thing is speed. They have speed to burn on both sides of the ball, and I think any time that we've got an opportunity in non-district games, we've got to see that. That's hard to emulate in practice, and if you come up against somebody that you've not seen any speed in pre-district, and you come up against somebody in a district game right off the bat that has good speed, that's an issue. So I don't ever want our kids to bat an eye about have not seen speed to this point in the year and played against people that they have to chase hard.
Through 3 weeks of the season, teams are starting to take shape. What's your thoughts on the progress this team has taken and things that you like out of them and things you want to see get better?
I think again, when you look at what we're sitting here 1-2 right now, the progress part of it, again, you don't see it in the score part of it or in the standings. I think the number one thing for us are the kids. Their chins up. They still come to practice hard. They understand the process they're going through right now, and I explained it to them in preseason. We're not going into preseason games not trying to win, but letting them know, hey, we're going to play good people week in and week out to make sure that when we get in the district that we're ready to go and not surprised by things. But I do think we are starting to mold. That was one thing I was preseason need to know. What are we good at? What is this team's identity? And we're slowly but surely starting to find out that some things that we're better at than we thought we were, and some things that we're not as good at that we thought we were going to be. And you try to adjust around those on both sides of the ball.
Speaking of identity, what is this team's identity shaping out to be?
Offensively, we've been really pass heavy the first 3 ball games. Looking at things, and that's not really typically us. We'll throw the ball, 20, 22 times, 24 times a game. We've thrown the ball in the 30s and 40s a couple times this year. Of course, again, that's when you're behind and trying to do things when you're still in games. So we're throwing the ball a little bit more, but that also plays into one of our strengths, which is our quarterback. And Jed does a good job of spreading the ball around. Does a good job of looking at defenses and figuring things out. And so I think as we go along here and get all of our running backs healthy and get everybody back, maybe it's a situation where maybe we start to balance things out a little bit more. But again, for us to throw the ball that much, we have to catch it. And so we've done a little bit better job the last week or so catching the football. We'll continue to get better there. We're still a bit young in places. And then defensively, I think we've gotten some kids back on defense, and now we're going to be playing without a couple. So the identity there is what we're going to do is what we're going to do. We're comfortable in our skin, but one thing that we have done a better job of is we are tackling better in the open field, and that's something that's hard to get a grasp on, especially when you're playing really good people. They can make you look really bad, and so I think our kids have done a better job there. But again, I think on both sides of the ball, what we have to do at this point right now, pushing forward, is we have to be more physical, and so that's something that's kind of hard to work on in practice. You can't talk about it. We've amped up a little bit of practice, but when you're beat up a little bit, you can't do too much. So it's kind of a catch-22. But we got to be more physical on both sides.
Going on the road tonight, taking on Graham. What can you tell us about the Graham Steers?
I think, I don't know Graham that well. I know the coaching staff a little bit from 7-on-7 and being around him a couple different places, maybe a track meet here or there. But the one thing that is, I think, very typical Graham, well coached, good athletes. I think the easiest way to put it is you're going to have to block them, you're going to have to tackle them. They're going to be in place. They're not going to line up incorrectly. You're not going to be able to formation and get them somewhere where you get an advantage on them. They're going to line up right. They're going to play their tails off. They play extremely hard on both sides of the ball. So it's up to us to go out and execute a game plan to where we are functioning at a higher level than we have been, and try to push through some of that because again, I think when you put on video, you see a very fundamentally sound team, which is exactly what I expected.
And as far as game plan tonight for the Eagles, taking advantage of Graham, what do you have planned for them?
Well, for us, right now we are still, I'm not going to call it strangely, we're so concerned about making ourselves better right now that we can't do too much off of the line to try to do something to somebody, because we've been so self-inflicted so far that we have to take care of a lot of our own issues. So going into this game, I think for us, it's continue to get better on both sides of the ball to make sure we're shored up, because I think if we do the things that we ask our kids to do, regardless of who we're playing, we'll give ourselves a much more opportune chance to win a ball game. And to this point, we've not done that. We did it in Denison after we got through some of the mistakes, but we got to continue to push through that. So, look at them. I don't see any weaknesses for us. I see our strengths have to start pushing forward, and that's what we got to do. Where our strengths are at, we need those kids to start pushing forward and making plays for us.
And last thing, your keys to tonight. What's a couple of things need to happen to get out of here with a win?
I'm always going to talk about special teams. We've struggled a little bit on special teams. Give an opening kickoff return for a touchdown last week. Again, very uncharacteristic of our special teams. But we have one letdown somewhere, and you got a kid that is very fast. They're out of there, and that's what happened last week. So we got to take care of our coverage game, and also I think that the always taking care of the ball. I always say there's no shame in punting. Not trying to do things out of our skin. If we have to punt, we punt the ball and try to change into the field with them. And then obviously it's taking care of the ball. You've got to take care of the ball against good people, because those little things make a huge difference when you're playing a team like Graham, because they'll take advantage of it if you give it to them.
All right, Coach, good luck tonight.
All right, thank you.
That's Coach Huff. We'll be back with more of the pregame show in a moment on the Decatur Sports Network.
Injuries happen, and you want your athlete better fast. Experience matters, and SRPT and Top Tier Performance are the go-to experts in sports medicine and rehab with 40-plus years caring for athletes. They offer same-day injury assessments Monday through Saturday with fast-track to X-rays, MRI, orthopedic surgeons, and physicians available. They have an arsenal of treatment options to get your athlete back in the game, including cupping, dry needling, laser therapy, massage, adjustments, dry sauna, and cold immersion. Call 940-627-6290 to get started and go where the experience is. Top Tier Performance and SRPT in Decatur.
Wise Family Practice and Urgent Care at 800 Medical Center Drive is open 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week to serve you. Wise Family Practice Urgent Care offers sports physicals, DOT physicals, workers' comp injuries, flu shots, preventative health care, weight management, depression and anxiety treatment, and much more. Call Wise Family Practice Urgent Care at 940-626-2110 or visit them at 800 Medical Center Drive in Decatur.
Hey, it's Casey Carroll with the Caraway team. I'm here on location with Chapman Landscape and Irrigation. This job is ginormous, and you got to check it out. It's got all hands on deck, and Chase said he's hard working. He's hard at it. Let's go check on him.
Chase!
What are you doing?
I was just fixing to go lay some sod, man.
Welcome back to Eagles football. The Decatur Eagles taking on the Graham Steers tonight here at Newton Field in Graham. It's going to be a warm one tonight. Looking at the weather, it looks like this. It's 95 degrees here at Newton Field. The sun setting behind us in the west, and it's going to stay warm, even still right about 90 at 9 o'clock tonight before it dips down in the upper 80s. Clear skies and a gentle wind from the south blowing from 8 to 10 miles an hour. So it should be a beautiful night for football here in Graham, and the weather won't play much of a factor. Artificial turf here in Graham at Newton Field with the big Graham logo at midfield, the blue end zones, and just a spectacular place for a 4A program. A great stadium. They host track meets here and soccer. It's a great place for high school sports. New players to watch. Coach Kaufman, you've got any players that we need to keep an eye on that you think about, maybe on the Graham side?
Absolutely. The quarterback play, Ty Thompson, a returner. I actually believe he's been starting since his sophomore year. Kind of a dual-threat quarterback, throws it well, runs it well. He'll definitely be a guy we have to keep an eye out for tonight.
I've also been hearing that they had a running back out that might be making his return tonight. We'll wait and see if he makes his return here against the Decatur Eagles. We're getting close to kickoff, just about 10 minutes away here at Newton Field. The officials are making their way out, and we'll take another break. Come back with more of the pregame show in a moment. This is Eagles football on the Decatur Sports Network.
My name is Chris Hurst, and I'm the lead pastor at Grace Fellowship, and I would love for you to join us this Sunday. We have services at 8, 9:30, 11, and 12:30 each week, and our services are compelling, casual, and relaxed. So come as you are and expect to feel welcome. For children and students, we have engaging services that are designed to help them know God in a personal way. We want to help people experience God in the same way that we have. For more information, find us online at gf.church. Hope to see you this Sunday. Go Eagles!
Build or buy your dream home with help from the mortgage experts at First National Bank Mortgage. Mortgage money man Mark Goodwin will help you build or buy the home of your dreams in Wise County. Our office is now open in Bridgeport, and we're ready to get to work on your new home loan. Why trust your mortgage to anyone else? First National Bank Mortgage, now open in Bridgeport. Apply online at mortgagemoneyman.com. NMLS 543312, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Eagles football. As we look at players to watch, there's some players that are going to be missing on the field tonight, and a new face that's going to be on that Decatur Conference Center sideline tonight, and that's going to be number 31, Colton Brazil. He's up off the freshman team, and also Achilles Rivera. He'll be up on the varsity tonight as a sophomore. So a freshman and sophomore being pulled up because we've got several Eagles out tonight. Looks like we're going to be without the services of Jake Milligan. We're going to be without Bryson Brown, probably without Rylan Cavazos, Zach Connor, and Michael Trammell. I think those are 5 Eagles that will not be seeing any playing time tonight. I think they are just unavailable for tonight's game. Don't have injury report or availability report on the Graham Steers, but they are wearing their home black jerseys tonight with the white pants and white helmets. The Eagles, I think they're all whites last time I saw them. They have not made their way out from the locker room that's situated behind the parking lot, behind the press box, behind the stadium. When they were going in for warm-ups, a couple of them had to run out in front of some vehicles to get to the locker room. But the Graham Steers have made their way out onto the field. We're still waiting for the Eagles as they now start trotting out to get in their tunnel and take the field. Coach, fourth game of the night, game of the season tonight. What do you want to see out of the Eagles, and what are the keys to the game, you think?
I think the key for us is probably the key for any football team. If you can run the ball, everything else kind of follows. The game we won this year against Denison, we were very successful running the ball. The 2 games we lost, we weren't able to. Also, the turnover battle. The game we won, we had got 5 or 6 turnovers and won that battle, and the ones we lost the battle. So definitely, if we can take care of those 2 things right there, I think it goes a long way for us winning the game tonight.
I hear a lot of people talk about keys to the game, and I think there's a pool of about 8 things you can just 100%. Draw out of a hat, and those 8 are probably get passed around.
And the winning teams do them well, and the losing teams don't.
Yeah, and I think line of scrimmage is going to be one of those for the Eagles tonight, that they're going to have to win that line of scrimmage and control it if they want to get out of here with a win. They are 3.5-point favorites here on the road against Graham, who's a 4A Division II team, but has had a lot of success. They're no stranger to the playoffs. They're no stranger to deep playoff runs, and they have one of their better teams in several years here tonight, and they are this season, and they're looking at hopefully winning them a district championship and making a deep run in the playoffs, as the Eagles are as well. Finishing up I guess, is this our last non-district game of the season?
Yes, sir.
So our last tune-up before we get to district play next week, and probably the toughest game we'll see until we play that other orange team down the road.
That would be my guess. It's pretty cool. This right here has been a rivalry. May have taken a little break here from playing one another, but the Graham-Decatur deal was a big deal a few years ago. Actually, a district title was decided in the last game of the year here, I think in 2016. And so this is a cool matchup here tonight.
10 Bruin Wright, number 5 Harrison Brockway, number 21 is Thomason Burkett, and number 14 is Ryder Taylor. Those are the captains for the Graham Steers, wearing their black tops with the white pants and the white helmet. It's got a jersey number on the left side, the Graham Steer on the right, and a blue line down the middle. Captains for the Decatur Eagles tonight are going to be number 9, Jed Ross, the quarterback. Number 4 is Lane Heston. Number 88, Ray Martinich. And number 33 in street clothes tonight is going to be Michael Trammell. As we mentioned, he's not available for tonight's game. See if we can hear the coin toss.
Harrison Brockway, number 10, Bruin Wright, number 14, Ryder Taylor, and number 21, Thomason Burkett.
I don't think the official has a mic on, so we'll spy it from up here and let you know how it goes. White Hat talking to both teams. They got a big screen in the south end zone here at Newton Field, and it is nice. They've got a camera right down there in the huddle as the officials showing the captains the coin they're going to toss.
Definitely have a college feel to it right here.
Well, I guess they tossed it. We'll see. It looks like Graham has won the toss, and they're going to defer, so the Eagles will get the ball first, and I'm sure they'll take the ball to start the football game. Okay, the Decatur Eagles are going to defend the north end zone, and all the pregame festivities are in the books. When we come back, we'll have Eagles football presented by Chapman Landscape and Irrigation. This is the Decatur Sports Network.
Cobb Rental, located in Decatur, has the best selection of prices in the Wise County area on equipment rentals and sales. They have skid steers, lifts, trenchers, welders, forklifts, excavators, backhoes, and much more on hand and ready to go to work for you. Whether you need heavy-duty backhoes or trailers for transport, chances are Cobb Rental will have what you're looking for. Come see us at FM 51 in Decatur or online at CobbRentalAndEquipment.com. Good luck, Eagles, from Cobb Rental in Decatur.
Texas Farm Bureau Insurance has locations in Decatur and Bridgeport that serve over 4,500 members in Wise County and the surrounding areas. Whether you're wranglering cattle or kiddos, Texas Farm Bureau Insurance is proud to protect all fellow Texans and all Texan ways of life. Stop by and visit with Kelly Lynch, Lisa Bradshaw, Chris Hanlon, or Monty Houston in our Decatur office located across the street from James Wood Motors, or visit with Lisa Bryant at our office in the heart of Bridgeport on Wholesale Street. Coverage and discounts are subject to qualifications and policy terms and may vary by situation.
The law firm of Kernot & Hafer is once again a proud sponsor of Decatur Eagle with its Decatur office located on the Decatur Town Square. The firm includes local attorney Pat Wadlington and focuses on litigation and dispute management within a wide range of areas, including family and custody issues, business and commercial disputes, estate and inheritance matters, and personal injury and death cases. Kernot & Hafer, friendly, professional, direct, and strong. We're there when you need us.
S&J Pharmacy at 1101 West Eagle Drive can fill prescriptions in 15 minutes or less with fast and friendly service. They also offer same-day compounding, private consultations, medication therapy management, immunizations, B12 shots, a convenient drive-through window, and free home delivery. S&J Pharmacy accepts all major insurance plans, including Blue Cross and TRICARE. Open Monday through Friday 9 to 6 and 9 to 1 on Saturdays. Call 940-627-5400. That's 627-5400 for S&J Pharmacy in Decatur.
Bison Creek Homes.
Welcome back to Eagles football. It's the Eagles and the Graham Steers tonight at Newton Field in the final pre-district ball game of the season. The Graham Steers won the toss and they have elected to defer. They'll kick off to start the ball game. The Eagles will take it, defending in the north end zone, and they'll be going into a slight breeze, but not really much of anything here in the first quarter. First quarter brought to you by Rosenbaum Dental. Thanks to Rosenbaum for bringing us first quarter all season long, as we will get through tonight's ball game, and we'll hopefully have Pat Wadlington back next week. He and his family celebrating a special night tonight as His son getting married tonight up in Aubrey. So you're stuck with me and Coach Kaufman tonight here from Graham.
Yes, congratulations to the Waddingtons.
All right, kicking off for Graham is going to be number 82, Ozzie Trejo. He's a senior. He'll be kicking from south to north. High kick is going to be into the end zone and a touchback. And that's where the Eagles will take over. First down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
It'll be interesting here to see if Coach Huff tries to get the running game going right off the bat. Something he mentioned in his pregame speech today.
Joe Finley, a sophomore center, will bring that offensive line out onto the field. Jed Ross, the quarterback, in the backfield with, looks like, Abram Graham next to him in the backfield. Ross will take the first snap, rolls out to his right. He's cut off, dodges a man, now throws it downfield. It's going to be complete up to the 34-yard line to Chase Berg. A gain of about 9 yards on first down. It's going to bring up second down and 1 from the 34. Nice, quick pitch and catch there to get the ball game started. Trips on the left side this time for Ross as they hustle to the line. Ross looks over there. Now he'll take the snap. A quick screen pass out there is blown up in a face mask that a flag finally does come in.
Yes.
It's going to be, looks like Andrew Ramirez on the reception, but a 15-yard penalty coming. And luckily it wasn't picked off, but they were on him in a hurry and grabbed him by the face mask and then ripped his helmet off. It should be a 15-yarder on the steers.
Yeah, the kid from Graham made a great read on the play. Luckily for us, we got the penalty called on them.
So it's going to be a first down. A Krisha Heston Post Oak Realty first down for the Decatur Eagles up near midfield. And they're going to put it down at the 49-yard line. Almost on the Renshaw Drug 50. 2 on the right side, Jed Ross. In a first down and 10 for the Eagles. Looks like Graham lined up off sides. No flag comes in. They do hand it off. And a nice run by number 8, Abram Graham, across the Renshaw Drug 50 down to the 47-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 4 on the play for Abram Graham. It brings up second down and 6, and the Eagles quickly to the line. Trips on the left side, bunched close to the line of scrimmage. A quick pass falls incomplete. That could have been dangerous right there, Coach.
Yes,
Looked
it
like
was.
Maybe a quick pass and the receiver wasn't quite ready for it.
Yeah, a little miscommunication there.
So it brings up third down and 6 from the 47-yard line. Once again, everybody in tight within. I mean, nobody's hardly outside the hash except for Chase Berg, and he's barely outside the hash because he has to be. They're going to send a man in motion. That's number 25, a fake handoff and a throw. It's going to be caught by Carter Riggins, the senior receiver, for another Decatur Eagles first down. It's going to move the chains inside the 40 down to the 38-yard line.
A little RPO action there.
Trips on the right side for Ross. First down and 10. He'll take the snap, looks right, has some time, is under pressure now, throws it, and it's going to be tipped away and incomplete. Chase Berg, the intended receiver, had it in his hands but just could not come down with it. Looked like it was going to be close to first down yardage, but it's going to bring up second down and 10 now for the Decatur Eagles. Into Graham territory. Hand signals coming from Jed Ross. Abram Graham in the backfield behind him. A quick out route, and it's going to hit number 11, Andrew Ramirez, between the ones on his jersey, and falls incomplete. Brings up now third down and 10.
Something Coach Huff talked about in the pregame was, making those plays, a few drops early on, maybe some early game nerves showing out.
38-yard line. They're going to send Alex Patoja in motion. Ross under pressure, throws it and incomplete. And it's going to be fourth down, and now you're kind of in no man's land. What do you do here, Coach?
I think you go for it. That was a play right there. If we would have caught that, we may have scored. I mean, he had nothing between him and the end zone.
Ross was under pressure, had a guy in his face from the get-go, and the ball was there, just need to make a catch. Trips on the right side for Ross. Fourth down and 10 at the Graham 38-yard line. And they
free play.
Had him, and now a flag is going to come in. And I was surprised we didn't snap the football there.
I was hoping we would. I was hoping we'd get a free play out of that.
Or somebody didn't fall down and draw the penalty, but the official on the near sideline threw his flag. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty now, makes it more manageable at fourth down and 5 at the Graham 33-yard line. 10:49 to go here in the Rosenbaum Dental first quarter. Eagles in their first possession of the ball game. Trips on the right side. Graham sprint out. Now a handoff on the backside is going to be Abram Graham. Has a first down, the 15 to the 10. He's going to cut it out. He gets a block to the goal line. Dives in. Touchdown, Eagles. That was from 33 yards out on a draw play to Abram Graham, and he took it 33 yards for a touchdown. The Eagles are on the board.
Obviously a great run, but obviously really well blocked, too. I don't think he got touched about 15 yards down the field, so that was an awesome play call there.
On to attempt the extra point for the Eagles. Decatur Tire extra point. It's up, and it squeezes through there.
Sneaks in.
And that's going to be number 26, Edwin Aldapi, the kicker, and it's good. Decatur Tire brings us the extra point. McLaughlin Supply brings us the touchdown. We'll take a break and be back. This is Eagles football on the Decatur Sports Network, presented by Chapman Landscape and Irrigation.
Is an established home builder in Decatur, proudly serving Wise County and surrounding areas. With an in-house licensed architect and interior designer, Bison Creek Homes has been leading the way in innovative home designs such as modern, contemporary, farmhouse, Texas Hill Country designs, and more. Come put our many years of construction experience to work for you. Visit bisoncreekhomes.com and check out the many beautiful homes we have built. And go Eagles!
Welcome back to Eagles football. The Eagles lead 7-0 on the James Wood Motor scoreboard. Teresa Mader State Farm drive summary looks like this. 7 plays, 75 yards, a minute 29 off the clock. It was a 33-yard touchdown run from Abram Graham. Touchdown by McLaughlin Supply, and the extra point by Decatur Tire. And the Eagles lead it 7-0 over the Steers.
It was fun to see how fast we played that possession. It was very good to see that.
Parker Properties kickoff on the way from the North 40. Edwin Aldapi on to kick it. It's going to be a high kick that will be returnable. It's going to be caught at the 20-yard line by the Steers up to the 25-30, and then he's brought down at the 31-yard line. And on the return, there's going to be number 32, Isaiah Flores. I think. He had his jersey wrapped up, but that is going to be first down and 10 at their own 31-yard line. And that's about 11 yards on the return yardage on the kickoff. First down and 10, Graham. Steers at their own 31. Thanks for joining us here on the Decatur Sports Network. If you're watching on YouTube or Facebook or listening to us online, welcome. Glad to have you along. We're going to have to open some windows here before too long, get some wind or some
it is warm.
Air moving through this box. Ty Thompson, the quarterback for the Graham Steers. First throw, lefty is going to throw it out there, complete to number 8, Jace Gill, before he's tackled out of bounds at about the 38-yard line. Should be a gain of about 7 on the play. It's going to bring up second down and 3. They spot him up at the 38-yard line. Thompson, the lefty, a very good quarterback. We talked about him in the pregame show. Number 8, that was Jace Gill. Thompson from the pistols, going to take the snap, and he's going to keep it himself this time across the 35-40. Has the middle of the field between the hashes before the Eagles finally tackle, and he crosses midfield inside the 35-yard line down to the 33. The zone read play, and Ty Thompson pulled it himself and had a lot of running room there in the middle of the field, Coach.
And a touchdown saving tackle there by the freshman Colton Brazil there. It was a big-time play by him.
First down and 10 for the Graham Steers inside Eagle territory at the 33-yard line. 2 on the right side, 2 split left for Thompson, and now a false start coming in. The guilty party is going to be number 63, Coulter Johnson. And that's going to back him up. It'll be first down and 15. That's good for the Eagles, for the Graham Steers to have a penalty after a big play like that. Puts him behind the chains on first down. Thompson takes a high snap, fakes a handoff, now throws it through the hands of Jace Gill, and incomplete. It's going to bring up second down and 15. Couldn't even blame it on the sun there, Coach. He had his back to the sun, just a little bit high.
Just a little high there.
I think he expects Jace Gill to come down with that. It's junior wide receiver and backup quarterback for the Graham Steers. 2 split to the left side for Thompson. Running back behind him in the backfield. 1 split to the right. He fakes the handoff, looks to throw, has some time, has a man open, that's Gill, and throws it way out in front of him. Coverage by number 18, that's Gage Terrell, and number 31, Colton Brazil gets his name called in his first varsity ball game. The freshman up.
Always, we have some key guys out tonight, but it's going to be key for us. Some of these younger guys are going to need to step up for us. Good opportunity for them to do so tonight.
3rd down and 15. Looking to that Decatur Conference Center sideline for their defensive calls. And now Thompson from the pistol has 2 split to each side on the formation. 3rd down and long. Under pressure, steps up into the pocket. Now he's being flushed from the pocket, and he's going to tuck it and run. 35-yard line, 30, and then out of bounds to the 25-yard line. Tippy toes down the sideline. He'll have the first down. Looked like there could have been 2 or 3 holds called, but there was not. He's going to be inside the red zone, and it's going to be 1st down and 10 for the Graham Steers at the Eagles 17-yard line. Nice run there by Ty Thompson.
We had him in a tough spot, and he was able to get his way out of it.
Looked like he might just run out of bounds, and he stayed inbounds and tightrope down the sideline for an extra 8 or 10 yards. Thompson on 1st and 10 will take the handoff and take the ball and hand it off this time to Rylan Monzi, the senior running back, and he's going to be hit in the backfield at the 20-yard line. Monzi on a loss for about 3 yards there. Number 2, Monzi on the carry. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 13.
Winning the line of scrimmage, we definitely did so that right there.
2nd down and 13, 2 on the left side for Ty Thompson. Takes a snap, fakes a handoff. Now he's going to roll to the right. Has a man in his face. The lefty is going to shake and now throw it. Has a man at the goal line. It's caught. Touchdown for the Graham Steers. Number 21, Thomas Burkett on the catch. And a nice individual effort there by Ty Thompson. Coach, we had him in the backfield, and he was rolling to his right. He's a left-handed quarterback. Thought we might have him, but he was able to get away and make a good throw.
I mean, you can tell why this guy's a 3-year starter. I mean, he made some big plays on that drive right there.
So the score 7-6 on the James Woods scoreboard, and on to attempt the extra point is going to be number 82, Ozzie Trejo for the Graham Steers. The snap is back. The hold is down. The kick is plenty long, and it is good. 9:10 to go here in the Rosenbaum Dental first quarter. Your score is 7-7. We'll be back here at Newton Field. This is Decatur Eagles football presented by Chapman Landscape and Irrigation.
Injuries happen, and you want your athlete better fast. Experience matters, and SRPT and Top Tier Performance are the go-to experts in sports medicine and rehab with 40-plus years caring for athletes. They offer same-day injury assessments Monday through Saturday with fast-track to X-rays, MRI, orthopedic surgeons, and physicians available. They have an arsenal of treatment options to get your athlete back in the game, including cupping, dry needling, laser therapy, massage, adjustments, dry sauna, and cold immersion. Call 940-627-6290 to get started and go where the experience is. Top Tier Performance and SRPT in Decatur.
Wise Family Practice and Urgent.
Welcome back to Eagles football. The Eagles will get the ball back, tied at 7 on the James Woods scoreboard. Parker Properties kickoff. From the South 40 is going to be a deep one, and it's going to go over the head and into the end zone. Drive summary right there, and the flag's going to come in late. We'll check that. And I didn't see anything, Coach. Did you see?
I didn't see anything either. It seemed like later in the play.
7 plays, 69 yards. Capped off by a 20-yard touchdown pass from Thompson to, is it number 21, Thomas Burkett. You can tell by the cheering in our mic outside that that's going to go against the Decatur Eagles. We do have a crowd mic outside on the Graham side of the stadium. And it's going to back the Eagles up. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line after the penalty. 1st and 10 from the 12. Didn't see what it was, but toss out by Jed Ross, and the Eagles running back Abram Graham is going to be stopped near the line of scrimmage. He'll have maybe a gain of 1 on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 9. A 1-yard gain for Abram Graham. 2 on the right side, 1 split left. Ross throws out, complete to Berg, and he's going to be immediately tackled at the 15. Still going to be a gain of 1 on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 8.
A really good tackle there by Ryder Taylor of Graham. Got off a block and was able to make the tackle.
Berg on the reception, so 3rd down, and scoreboard says 7. So trips on the right side for Jed Ross. Takes the snap, looks right, steps into it, throws it over the middle. It's almost intercepted. Went right off the fingertips of Mason Milton. He had it in his hands. He just could not haul it in. That would have been huge for the Graham Steers, and the Eagles punt unit will come on a 3 and out here in the second possession for the Decatur Eagles. 8:22 left here in this Rosenbaum Dental first quarter's slow-moving game so far, Coach Kaufman.
Yes, a lot of 2 quick drives, 2 quick scores. Not a whole lot of time off the clock.
All right, on to punt for the Decatur Eagles, standing back at his own 2-yard line. He's going to get it away. That is a Terrell. It's going to be fielded. No, not Terrell. It's going to be Harrison Brockway across the 40-yard line to the 35-yard line. And
good tackle there by Bowden Portalis in the coverage.
Jet Jenkins, the punter. All right, 1st down and 10, and a great field position for the Graham Steers here with 8:11. Ball spotted at the 31-yard line, so great field position for the Graham Steers after the 3 and out, and a good return.
Another area I think we have to clean up, and obviously this is our last game rolling in the district, is penalties. That big penalty we got on the kickoff puts us in a tough spot, and now they have good field position to show for it.
Yeah, that penalty still lingering here even while Graham has the football. 1st and 10 at the Eagle 33-yard line. Man in motion. Thompson's going to hand it. Coming to the near side, that's Brockway on the carry, and he's going to be hit after a gain of about 1. So Brockway, number 5, on the carry there for a 1-yard gain, brings up 2nd down and 9. For the Graham Steers. Nice job for the defense to get in there and make
really
the
good
tackle.
play there by Keaton Good, maintaining the edge.
You got to watch Thompson handing the ball. He's already had damage keeping the ball. Thompson on 2nd down and 9 takes a snap, and he hands it off this time, and it's going to hand it to Ryland Monzi before he's tackled up near the 26-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 7 yards for Ryland Monzi, the senior running back, all the way down to the 26-yard line, brings up 3rd down and about 3 for the Steers offense. And see who was in on the tackle there. 23, Devin Moreno. Snap back by Thompson. He's going to look to throw. Now he's being flushed from the pocket. Breaks a tackle. Breaks another tackle. Now down the sideline, 20-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds inside the 20. He'll have the 1st down, and another outstanding effort by the senior quarterback, Ty Thompson, for the Steers.
Yes, he's definitely as good as advertised early on.
We've had him. 2 people had their hands on him in the backfield. He was able to escape and get across the line to gain for a 1st down. It's 1st and 10 for the Steers at the Eagle 18. 2 split to the right side for Thompson and the Steers. Takes the snap, and he hands it again to Monzi. He's going to be hit and tackled by a host of Eagles across the 15-yard line. They're going to mark him down at the 13, a 5-yard gain. And now Monzi's helmet comes off. He's going to have to come out of the ball game. And coming in for him, number 17, Jack McIntyre. So 2nd down and about 5, and really Graham has their whole playbook available right here. Everybody looking to the sideline, getting their hand signals from the Graham coaching staff. Eagles defense looking to their own sideline. Decatur Conference Center brings us the Decatur sideline on the far side. Snap by Thompson. Stands in the pocket. He's being pressured, and the Eagles are going to come up with a sack. Back at the 20-yard line. What they gained on 1st down is going to be a loss of 8 yards.
Great play there by Wyatt Nix.
Wyatt Nix on the tackle. And it's going to be a loss all the way back to the 20, brings up 3rd down and 12 for the Graham Steers. Hey, if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, we'd love for you to comment. Let us know where you're listening or watching from, who you're watching for. Like the video, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. We'll try to get some shout-outs here later in the broadcast. 3rd down and 13. 3rd down and 12 officially. Thompson takes a snap, looks deep down the sideline, has a man in the end zone, and it goes
there.
over his head. Number 5, Harrison Brockway.
Casey Cooper with the covers there. Great covers there.
I think he knew it was overthrown, so he went down hoping he might draw a flag. He didn't get it, and now they're going to send in the kick team, and number 82, Ozzie Trejo, is going to come on and attempt a long field goal for the Graham Steers. Nice job by the Decatur defense to come up with a big sack there to put them in a bad situation, and now it's going to be a 37-yard field goal attempt from the left hash. Trejo on to kick the field goal. It's up. It's got the distance, and they say it's good. 5:51 to go in the Rosenbaum Dental first quarter. Your scores: Graham 10, the Eagles 7. We'll take a break and be back in 30 seconds on the Decatur Sports Network, presented by Chapman Landscape and Irrigation.
Care at 800 Medical Center Drive is open 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week to serve you. Wise Family Practice Urgent Care offers sports physicals, DOT physicals, workers' comp injuries, flu shots, preventative health care, weight management, depression and anxiety treatment, and much more. Call Wise Family Practice Urgent Care at 940-626-2110 or visit them at 800 Medical Center Drive in Decatur.
Hey, it's Casey Carroll with the Caraway team. I'm here on location with Chapman Landscape and Irrigation. This job is ginormous, and you got to check it out. It's got all hands on deck, and Chase said he's hard working. He's hard at it. Let's go check on him.
Welcome back to Eagles football. We'll get back to Chapman Landscape here in just a moment. Chase Chapman taking a nap down by the pool. Probably what he's doing right now.
100%.
Unless he's here.
He's either here or by the pool. That's where he's at. The two
All right,
locations.
a deep kick is going to be another touchback, and the Eagles will start at their own 25-yard line, hopefully. There won't be any flags on this one. 5:51 to go here in the first quarter. Started at their own 25, their own 12, and at their own 25 again. So the penalty earlier on that kickoff really cost us 3 points.
It did. Great job by the defense, though, because we'll take 3 over the 7.
All right, Ross takes the snap and he'll hand it off. It's going to be Abram Graham on that left side. He's going to have a minimal gain, maybe of 1 yard for Graham. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 9, Abram Graham. And 2nd down and 9.
Not much room over there.
Jed Ross, the quarterback, has 2 backs in the backfield with him. Jamari Fletcher back there to his right. Abram Graham to his left. Ross will take the snap. The running backs to vacate. They throw it out to Fletcher. It's caught, and he's hit immediately and tackled for a loss in the play. It's going to be a loss of about 3 yards, we'll call it. So a negative on the swing pass out to Jamari Fletcher. Nice defensive tackle there. Looked like number 44, Carlos Olaldi, on the tackle for the Graham Steers, an open field tackle, and it's going to bring up 3rd down and long. 3rd down and about 12 yards for the Decatur Eagles. 4:55 and counting here in the Rosenbaum Dental first. 2 on the right side. Ross in the pistol, has Graham behind him. Takes a snap. He'll fake the handoff. Looks, has a man down the field, and is going to be incomplete. Looking for Chase Berg in double coverage, and it's going to be another 3 and out for the Decatur Eagles. So that's 2 in a row, and that is not a good recipe for success against the Graham Steers.
Always tough when you get 3rd and long. You have 2 on everyone at that point.
Back to receive. I can't see his number.
Harrison Brockway on there.
Yeah, Harrison Brockway. He's the guy they were looking for in the end zone just a little while ago. High snap. They bring it down and get it away. Not a great punt, but it's going to take a good bounce. Across the 35-40. It's going to roll up near midfield right to the Renshaw Drug 50 is where they're going to mark it down, and that's where the Steers will take over with 4:30 to go here in the first. Actually, they're now going to put it down at the 49-yard line. So in their own territory, but barely. 1st down and 10 for the Graham Steers, moving right to left here at Newton Field. Eagles football presented by Chapman Landscape and Irrigation here at a beautiful Newton Field in Graham. Nice press box, except for one thing. No AC.
One place that air does not exist.
No AC in the visitor radio booth, but they have it in the rest of them. Here's a handoff to Ryland Monzi. And it's going to be a gain of about 5 yards for number 2 of the Graham Steers. Going to bring up 2nd down and 5. Even without the AC, we've been in a lot worse spots before.
For sure. This is a great setup here in Graham.
2nd down and 5 from the Eagle 46-yard line now. Eagles at 1-2 on the season, trying to get back to 500 before starting district play. Trips on the left side for Thompson, and they hand it to Monzi. Coming to the near side, he's going to try to bust it out to the sideline, and he's tackled for a loss.
Great tackle, Keaton Good there.
They're going to give him forward progress to the 48-yard line, so a loss of 2 on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 7 for the Graham Steers. Trying to get guys on and guys off. We mentioned earlier Colton Brazil in coverage getting his name called. He's not only playing in his first varsity game, he started the thing tonight.
And I believe Kason Cooper's first start tonight as well. Yeah, so some guys having to pick some big moments right here to play in.
2 split on the right side. Thompson with 3rd down and 7 for the Graham Steers. Snap back, and Thompson fakes a handoff. Being flushed, but they hit him in the backfield. Now he's going to be brought down, and he throws it into the dirt.
Great play there by Daniel Rocha.
The official right there pointing at Harrison Brockway to say there was a receiver in the area to avoid the intentional grounding, and it's going to bring up 4th down, and we will see. They send on what looks like a punt unit. We'll see if they mean it or not. It's going to be Jace Gill back to punt. Fourth down and 7, and Gill will punt it away. It's going to be a high spiral punt. He angles it to the end zone, to the corner, and it does go out of bounds inside the 10. We'll see where they mark it. Probably at about the 7. Oh, they mark him at the 6. That is a great punt. It landed just out of bounds at the 6-yard line. So a nice punt there by number 8, Jace Gill.
Another good possession by our defense. As we found out early in the game, Tyler Thompson is very elusive. Our defense line was able to get a hand on him and not let him get away this time.
Rob Matthews, Drew Kaufman here at Newton Field. We've got Anthony Payton up top running the camera. Glad to have him along tonight. Throw by Ross, caught by number 10, Caden Forrest, up near the 18-yard line. That's where they're going to mark him. It'll be a gain of 12 yards. Brings up first and 10. A Krisha Heston Post Oak Realty first down. 2 split on the right side. Nice quick play by number 10, Caden Forrest. Handed off this time to, looks like Abram Graham across the 20, up near the 22-yard line. A gain of about 4 on the play for
Abram does such a good
Graham.
job of just showing patience to get in the hole. He's really good at that.
It's going to bring up 2nd down and about 6. Ross hands it off to Abram Graham again. He gets up to the 25-yard line, a gain of about 3. And this is going to bring up a 3rd and short, a 3rd and about 3 yards for the Decatur Eagles offense, and a big 3rd down here early in the ballgame. 2:21 to go in the Rosenbaum Dental first quarter. And we really need to convert right here, Coach.
Yes, we do. I like 3rd and 3 a lot better than 3rd and 12, though.
Quick throw. It's going to be intercepted and returned probably for a touchdown. That was Mason Milton who stepped in front of it, and he takes it back to the house. A pick 6 for the Graham Steers. And it makes the score 16-7 with the extra point upcoming. He was looking for number 25, Alex Pantoja. And number 4, Mason Milton just stepped in front of it and didn't have far to go. And it returns it for a touchdown, makes the score 16-7, extra point coming up for Ozzie Trejo of the Steers.
Graham has done a great job covering our quick stuff. Backers have gotten to the flat and made some plays.
Extra point is good. 17-7 on the Kingswood scoreboard. We'll take a break and be back on the Decatur Sports Network.
Hey, it's Casey Carroll with the Caraway team. I'm here on location with Chapman Landscape and Irrigation. This job is ginormous, and you got to check it out. It's got all hands on deck, and Chase said he's hard working. He's hard at it. Let's go check on him.
Chase! What are you doing?
I was just fixing to go lay some sod, man.
Welcome back to Newton Field. Your new score, 17-7 on the James Wood scoreboard. It was 6 plays, 4 yards. 4 plays, 19 yards for the Eagles offense, but a pick 6 by Mason Milton makes the score 17-7, and the Eagles will get the ball back. So, Coach, we got a 3-and-out punt, and a pick six. That does not look good in your last 3 possessions.
Opening drive was great. Marched it right down the field. We got to get some momentum going back our way.
All right, on to kick it for the Graham Steers, number 82, Ozzie Trejo. He's done a good job tonight sending it through the end zone for touchbacks. And from the South 40, he'll do it once again. This one's going to go over the end zone and land about 2 yards from going out the back. It's going to be 1st and 10, Decatur at their own 25. 2:04 left here in the first quarter.
Like to see if we can put a drive together here. Our defense has been on the field a lot here lately.
And we've been on this end of the field playing
yes,
for
we have.
The last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 possessions of the ball game. 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Ross takes a snap. Nope, that's not Ross. They hand it off. That was Abram. No, that was Ross. Took the snap, hands it to Graham, and it's going to be a loss on the play, a loss of 2. Had the 8 and the 9 mixed up on the jersey. Jed Ross, the quarterback. 2nd down and 12 coming up for the Eagles. White jerseys, white pants with the white helmets. 2 in the backfield with Ross. They send the guy in motion. Snap back to Ross. Quick throw. Screen pass out to number 10, Caden Forrest. He catches it and tackled immediately for no gain. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 12.
Another
at the
good
23.
tackle there by Ryder Tyler of Graham.
So back at the 23-yard line. No gain on the catch by Caden Forrest. And, man, now you're looking at a 3rd and 12. You've gone 3-and-out, pick 6. And you're looking at a 3-and-out right in the face if you can't get across the 35-yard line right here for a 1st down.
Definitely a big play for our offense here.
Fletcher on the left side. So going to go out in motion. Takes a snap. They fake the throw to him. Now a screen pass set up, and Abram Graham runs into his own guy before he's tackled at the 23. It's going to be no gain on the play after all that, and another punting situation for the Decatur Eagles. Jamari Fletcher, he went out like he was going to catch a pass. I don't know that the Graham Steers are going to fall for it because Fletcher has his right hand taped up in a big old club, and they're probably thinking, okay, if you can catch it with that on your hands, then we'll just tackle you after. It's going to be hard to make a catch for Fletcher with that big club on his right hand.
Yes.
The Eagles will punt it again. Ball spotted at the 23-yard line. Another high snap and almost got to the punt. A fair catch called by number 5, Harrison Brockway, and it'll be Graham Steer football at their own 44-yard line. Coach, what do we got to do here?
Well, our defense back on the field again. Done a good job the last 2 drives, holding them. Had some pressure on the quarterback. Done a better job of containing Thompson, not letting him get outside. I think this is a big possession in the game right here. You don't want to get behind 3 scores right here.
8 seconds left in the first quarter before we can take a break and go to the second quarter and maybe switch the field around. Trips on the right side for Ty Thompson, the left-handed quarterback for the Graham Steers. Takes the snap. He'll look to throw. Steps into the pocket, throws it wide open. Caught by number 6, Braden Riggins. And still on his feet up to the 41-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 15. Now they're going to mark him 14 on the play, and that is going to run out the first quarter. Thanks to Rosenbaum Dental for bringing us the first. We'll be back with the NRS second quarter in a moment. This is Decatur Eagles football on the Decatur Sports Network, presented by Chapman Landscape and Irrigation.
My name is Chris Hurst, and I'm the lead pastor at Grace Fellowship, and I would love for you to join us this Sunday. We have services at 8, 9:30, 11, and 12:30 each week, and our services are compelling, casual, and relaxed. So come as you are and expect to feel welcome. For children and students, we have engaging services that are designed to help them know God in a personal way. We want to help people experience God in the same way that we have. For more information, find us online at gf.church. Hope to see you this Sunday. Go Eagles!
Build or buy your dream home with help from the mortgage experts at First National Bank Mortgage. Mortgage money man Mark Goodwin will help you build or buy the home of your dreams in Wise County. Our office is now open in Bridgeport, and we're ready to get to work on your new home loan. Why trust your mortgage to anyone else? First National Bank Mortgage, now open in Bridgeport. Apply online at mortgagemoneyman.com. NMLS 543312, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
(17-7) as we start the second quarter. Thanks to NRS for bringing us the second period. Eagles in a bind right now, down by 10, and the Graham Steers have the football. Graham going now left to right, first down and 10 at the Eagle 42-yard line. Thompson will roll out and throw to his left. Now he tucks it to run. Has just a few yards before he's run out of bounds on the Decatur Conference Center, Decatur sideline over there, and it's going to bring up second down and about 8.
Good coverage by the Eagles there. He didn't have much to go there.
Second down and 9. They say he had a penalty on the flag. What was it? It was against Graham. Holding on the Steers. That'll back him up. First down and about 20. So backs them back into their own territory at the 48-yard line. Thompson from the shotgun has 3 receivers split wide to his right. He'll take the snap, looks to throw. Throws it out here complete, and then immediately tackled by number 20, Keaton Good. But on the reception there, Braden Riggins, number 6. And he'll be up for a gain of about 7 yards, brings up second down and 13. Good open field tackle there that could have turned into more.
For sure.
That was number 20, Keaton Good, on the tackle. Graham looking to the sideline for their offensive play call. Thompson from the pistol takes the snap, looks to throw, being pressured out of the pocket, looking, directing traffic now. He's going to tuck it and run and be pushed out of bounds once again by Good.
Yeah, his name's been called a handful of times already. He's already playing a heck of a game.
It's going to be a gain of about 2 yards, brings up third down and 10. Ball spotted out of bounds at the Decatur Eagle 43-yard line. Halftime show will have some stats, while the Big Blue Band will have scores and other halftime shenanigans. Not homecoming here. It's homecoming at a lot of places tonight, but not here in Graham, at least that I can tell. And it looks like a false start is going to back the Steers up to now third down and 15. Tell you what, the guy calling all the hand signals in from the Graham sideline, the guy standing at the 30, at the 35,
with the tape on his fingers.
Tape on his fingers,
Yes.
and the red hair. That is a soccer coaching son of a gun right there.
He doesn't have the appearance of a soccer coach, but he is.
Mm-hmm. Trips on the right side. Ty Thompson takes a snap, looks, and now he throws it. Has a man. It's caught. It's going to be extra yardage. He'll have the first down all the way into Decatur territory down to the 25-yard line. Looks like number 5, Harrison Brockway, on the reception, and it is going to move it across the 25 to the 24-yard line. A first down and 10 for the Steers, and it's
just a good ball there by Thompson on the move. Put it right where it needed to be.
2 on the right side for Thompson this time. Need to get to him so he doesn't have so much time to make such good throws. Exactly. Throws it out here complete to Jace Gill. Has the sideline to the 10 to the 5 and run out of bounds and push down inside the 5. They're going to mark him at the guy on the near side marks him at the 5. The guy on the far side is marking him at the 1. But they are going to mark him closer to the 5-yard line, so it's going to be first down and goal from the 5 for the Steers. That was number 8, Jace Gill, on the reception. 1 split left. Ty Thompson will have a tight end on the right side, tight end on the left side. Now he's under center. Takes a snap and hands it off to Monzi in the backfield. He breaks a tackle, dives for the end zone after breaking it out to the right side, but he's going to be tackled at about the 1-yard line. It's going to be a 4-yard gain for Ryland Monzi. Brings up second down and goal. Boy, we need something big to happen for the defense right here.
We do.
Most of them standing in the blue turf. Second down and goal from the 1. Thompson under center. Monzi in the backfield behind him. Probably same play coming. And it is. They'll hand it to Monzi. He'll get the goal line. And they're going to mark him just short. Nice job by the Decatur defensive line. Looked like maybe number 50, Daniel Rocha, in there to help make the stop before he got into the end zone. So will play the down again. 3rd down and goal from inside the 1. Thompson under center. I wouldn't be surprised to see him keep it this time.
Sneak right here.
Thompson's a little more size to him. And he does keep it off the right side, and he'll be in for a Graham touchdown. 23-7. Here's your new score with the extra point coming up. And the Decatur defense is scratching their head. One thing about it, Graham has not had to go really that far. This drive started at their own 44-yard line.
Yes, exactly. Defense had some bad luck of inheriting some bad field position.
And the extra point is up, and it's good. 24-7 now, your new score, as Graham extends their lead on the James Wood scoreboard. We'll take a break and be back. This is Decatur Eagles football on the Decatur Sports Network.
Cobb Rental, located in Decatur, has the best selection of prices in the Wise County area on equipment rentals and sales. They have skid steers, lifts, trenchers, welders, forklifts, excavators, backhoes, and much more on hand and ready to go to work for you. Whether you need heavy-duty backhoes or trailers for transport, chances are Cobb Rental will have what you're looking for. Come see us at FM 51 in Decatur or online at CobbRentalAndEquipment.com. Good luck, Eagles, from Cobb Rental in Decatur.
Texas. 24-7, your score. The Graham Steers lead the Decatur Eagles here at Newton Field, and it's been all Graham after that opening drive by the Eagles. The Eagles took it 7 plays, 75 yards in a minute and a half to start the ball game, and have not been able to pick up a first down since. On to kick it is going to be number 82, Ozzie Trejo. And now kicking into a slight wind. This one is going to be returned by the Eagles. Caught at the goal line, up to the 10, to the 15, 20-yard line. Still on his feet is going to be number 12, Caden Cobb, before he's tackled at about the 36-yard line. A nice return there by the junior, who brings it all the way out to the 37-yard line. 1st down and 10. Maybe that's the spark we need.
Yes.
To get something rolling here. Before that, we started at our own 12, our own 25, our own 6, our own 25.
Definitely the best field position we've had.
And it looks like a penalty marker down. The white hat goes over to talk about it. Might be, there was a big block taking place just downfield, but I don't feel like it was after the play. But whatever it is, they're taking a long time to decide what it is. And I think it's going to go on the Eagles.
It does appear that way.
The Eagles are going to backtrack. Let's see if we can hear him. After the play was over on sportsmanlike conduct. That's not going to be fun tomorrow in the film session. You were about to get it at the 37-yard line, and now they're backing you up inside the 25 down to the 22. Oh, self-inflicted wound there.
Yes.
Cost you 15 yards, and when you're about to have your best field position of the night, no. Jed Ross from the shotgun trips to his left. Pass going down the sideline is going to be caught by number 13, Carter Riggins, now down the sideline to the 45-yard line. Tricia Heston, Post Oak Realty, 1st down across the 45 down to the 46-yard line, and the Eagles quickly on the ball. Got the penalty yardage back. Nice catch there by number 13, Carter Riggins. Trips on the right side for Jed Ross. Takes a snap, looks right, throws, caught short by Forrest, and he's going to break a tackle across the Renshaw Drug 50 down to the 47-yard line. A gain of about 6 yards on the catch for Forrest brings up 2nd down and 4. Parker Properties brings us the kickoffs tonight. Glad to have them. We haven't even sniffed the quick car of Decatur Red Zone. Maybe we'll change it on this drive here. Ross throws it out, complete to Caden Forrest again. He's going to be hit at the 50 and squirts up to the 47-yard line. All that's going to be a gain of 1 yard, and it brings up 3rd down and short. It's going to be 3rd down and 3 for the Decatur offense, and now probably in 4-down territory.
I would think so, especially at this stage of the game, down 3 scores. You don't want this thing to get away from you.
Hope we don't have to find out. Need the 44 for a 1st down. Handoff to
There we
Abram
go.
Graham. He has the first down. Nice job by Graham. He needed 3 and he got 5. It's going to move the chains. Krisha Heston, Post Oak Realty, first down for the Decatur Eagles.
Good job by the O-line creating a hole for Abram. Go get 5 yards there.
First down and 10. At the Graham 42-yard line. A quick throw out to Berg. He'll catch it and get up near the 40-yard line for a gain of 2 for Chase Berg. Going to bring up second down and 8.
Big blocks there by Caden Merritt and Jonathan Donahue.
Second down and 8. See if we can get a big gain right here. Lights just went out in the press box. That's all right. Snap, and they hand it off to Graham. He's going to be hit at the line of scrimmage. Brings up third down and 8.
Rob, kind of what you said earlier, I do agree. Playbook's kind of open because I believe this is 4 down territory right here, so don't necessarily have to go get all 8 here.
Third down and 8. Brazil's going to look to throw.
ball.
Has it complete
Good
to
play.
Berg at the sticks, and then up the sideline to the 20-yard line. It's going to be a gain of about 19 yards all the way down to the 21-yard line is where they're going to mark him down. That was Chase Berg on the catch and run, and it brings up first down and 10. A Post Oak Realty first down, and guess what? We're getting close to the quick card Decatur red zone with the ball spotted at the 21. That earlier touchdown tonight was from 33 yards out, so we did not snap it in the red zone in that drive. First and 10 from the 21-yard line, trips to the left. Ross hands it off to Graham. Right side squirts across the 15-yard line, somersaults down to the 13. It's going to be a gain of 9 yards on first down. Brings up second down and short for this Eagle offense. It's going to be a gain of 8 officially. Second down and 2. Trips to the left side, and this is the kind of drive we needed to respond with. We got it with 9:40. We've had it for 3 minutes now. Quick throw, caught at the goal line, into the end zone. Touchdown, that's Chase Berg. And the Eagles are back on the scoreboard, and the score now 24-13 with the extra point upcoming.
Big time drive and a much needed drive right there.
21-yard touchdown pass to Berg makes the score 24-13 with the extra point coming up. What a throw from Jed Ross. Put it right on the money.
On the money.
High snap. The kick is up, and it's good. Decatur Tire extra point is good. 24-14. Your new score. We'll take a break and be back on the Decatur Sports Network.
Farm Bureau Insurance has locations in Decatur and Bridgeport that serve over 4,500 members in Wise County and the surrounding areas. Whether you're wranglering cattle or kiddos, Texas Farm Bureau Insurance is proud to protect all fellow Texans and all Texan ways of life. Stop by and visit with Kelly Lynch, Lisa Bradshaw, Chris Hanlon, or Monty Houston in our Decatur office located across the street from James Wood Motors, or visit with Lisa Bryant at our office in the heart of Bridgeport on Wholesale Street. Coverage and discounts are subject to qualifications and policy terms and may vary by situation.
The law firm of Kernot & Hafer is once again a proud sponsor of Decatur Eagle. With its Decatur office located on the Decatur Town Square, the firm includes local attorney Pat Wadlington and focuses on litigation and dispute management within a wide range of areas, including family and custody issues, business and commercial disputes, estate and inheritance matters, and personal injury and death cases. Kernot & Hafer, friendly, professional, direct, and strong. We're there when you need us.
Eagles football presented by Chapman Landscape and Irrigation. The Parker Properties kickoff is going to be returned by Graham. This one fielded at the 1-yard line. They bring it across the 15 and then tackled. Nice open field tackle there by number 4 of the Decatur Eagles. That's Lane Heston in there. And that saved a big return. Teresa Mater State Farm drive summary, 8 plays, 78 yards, a 21-yard McLaughlin supplied touchdown from Jed Ross to Chase Berg. The Decatur Tire extra point was good. Your new score 24-14. And it's Graham now in their worst field position of the night, starting back at their own 18. 6:24 on the second quarter clock. Should have brought a box fan with us in this thing.
It is needed.
Snap to Thompson, and he'll bring it across the 20-yard line. And running back there on the play looks like Monzi. Going to be a gain of about 3 or 4 yards for Ryland Monzi. I think we might have us an update from the Decatur Lady Eagles volleyball team. They were playing in the rivalry game today.
The Battle of Big Sandy.
Lady Eagles in 3. There's going to be an open field run by Monzi before he's pushed out of bounds. A big run. That started at the 23-yard line. They're going to mark him out of bounds at the 40, at the 50. So it's going to be a 27-yard gain. Nope, they mark him at the 47. What am I talking about? That's a 24-yard gain. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line. 2 on the right side, 1 split left side for Thompson. He'll take this handoff and snap, and he'll pass it out to Jace Gill. It's complete, breaks a tackle across the 50, and he goes down inbounds at the 47-yard line, short of the first down marker. It's going to bring up 2nd down and short for the Graham Steers.
There's that guy again, Keaton Good on the tackle.
5:34 and counting here, so plenty of time for Graham. We don't have the clock on the screen, but maybe we'll add that next week. 2 split left side, 1 split to the right. Next week's game on a Thursday night in Fort Worth will be there on the Decatur Sports Network. Thompson's going to keep it himself across the 45-yard line, run into his own guy before he's tackled at the 40. He'll have the first down after a gain of 7. It's going to bring up 1st and 10 for Graham at the 40-yard line. These lights at Newton Field, they've got the special lights that only shine down. Like you can't see them.
It is unique.
And if you've ever been to the Graham facilities, I'll tell you after this. 2 split left side, 1 split to the right. Monzi in motion out of the backfield. Thompson stops, drops back, throws a deep ball to the end zone, has a man. It's caught at the goal line. Touchdown for the Graham Steers. What a throw and what a catch. It looks like number 6, Braxton Riggins, who went deep. And, hey, that was a beautiful throw from Thompson and a great catch. And it makes the score now 30-14, extra point coming up. Man, you got to give them credit on that.
Yes. Ball was placed exactly where it needed to be.
Didn't take much time. There's 4:43 left here in this first half of play. Snap back, hold down kick is good. It's 31-14, your new score. On the James Wood scoreboard, this is Decatur Eagles football presented by Chapman Landscape and Irrigation.
S&J Pharmacy at 1101 West Eagle Drive can fill prescriptions in 15 minutes or less with fast and friendly service. They also offer same-day compounding, private consultations, medication therapy management, immunizations, B12 shots, a convenient drive-through window, and free home delivery. S&J Pharmacy accepts all major insurance plans, including Blue Cross and TRICARE. Open Monday through Friday 9 to 6 and 9 to 1 on Saturdays. Call 940-627-5400. That's 627-5400 for S&J Pharmacy in Decatur.
Bison Creek Homes is an established home builder in Decatur, proudly serving Wise County and surrounding areas. With an in-house licensed architect and interior designer, Bison Creek Homes has been leading the way in innovative home designs such as modern, contemporary, farmhouse, Texas Hill Country designs, and more. Come put our many years of construction experience to work for you. Visit BisonCreekHomes.com and check out the many beautiful homes we have built. And go Eagles!
Injuries happen and you want...
We talked about in the pregame Tyler Thompson, how dual threat quarterback. He is 8 for 12, 132 yards passing so far. Definitely making his impact on this game.
And that's just throwing the ball. Did you have his running stats on there? Well, he's got plenty of those, too. They've come at big moments. That last Teresa Mater drive summary, 5 plays, 82 yards, capped off a 48-yard touchdown pass from Thompson to Riggins. It makes the score 31-14, 4:43 to go here in this NRS second quarter. It'll be Eagles football at their own 25-yard line after the Parker Properties kickoff touchback. Thanks to Randy Parker, and Parker Properties bringing us the kickoffs. Jed Ross rolls out right, throws it complete to the 30-yard line, then falls forward for a gain of about 7 yards. On the reception there, looks like number 25. That is Alex Pantoja. Brings up second down and about 3. Big Blue Band at halftime. Some stats, area scores. And then halftime will probably be over. There's a whistle and a flag before the snap. It's probably going to be a false start on the Eagles. It'll back us up 5 yards, brings up second down and about 8. Coach Kaufman, why not halftime while the football team is in? Me and you go down there and get one of those big fans on the Graham sideline and bring it up here.
Yeah, a lot of them they're not even using, so they won't mind us taking them.
All right, back us up, second down and 8. Ball at their own 27-yard line of the Eagles. Snap to Ross. Handoff, Abram Graham has a block across the 30-yard line, falls forward to the 35-yard line. A nice, tough run.
Really good
run.
At
the first down marker. I believe it's going to be a Krisha Heston, Post Oak Realty first down. Did you see our picks on social media this morning?
I did.
I texted all 5 of them and called them homers. Every one of them picked the Decatur Eagles. I said, well, I'll just make the spread so big next time.
I bet you get the same pick.
Yeah. I bet so. 2 split left side. Ross is going to hand it to Abram Graham across the 35-yard line up to the 38-yard line. If you didn't see it, go to our Decatur Sports Network Facebook page and see the picks.
I will say the guy that stood out the most was Shane DuBois' picks. I don't know if he hasn't gotten ESPN back with the DirecTV deal or not, because some of his picks I'm
Second down and 7. Trips on the right side. Ross looks right, has a man on the sideline.
Great
caught
catch.
by Jace Berg. He went up to catch it and came down inbounds. He'll have the first down. It'll move the chains across that Renshaw Drug 50-yard line down to the 48. It's going to bring up the Decatur Eagles first down.
You can see Chase Berg plays a little basketball in the wintertime as he went up and got that rebound right there.
With a guy closing in on him, too. A nice catch by Berg. Trips left side for Ross. He hands it to Abram. It's going to be a loss on the play, a loss of 2. Brings up second down and 12. I was just hoping nobody missed the Mineral Wells game because it took place last night. Mineral Wells at 3-0. That's probably the first time they've done that in a while.
Yeah. Coach Worrell got those guys playing hard over there.
Second down and 12 from the Renshaw Drug 50. Snap back and now a flag. Before the snap, I don't see a flag. Oh, I do see a flag. False start on the Eagles. Oh, man, next week's coach's interview in the pregame show, I promise you Coach Huff is going to talk about the self-inflicted penalties taking place in the first half. Hopefully they get it fixed at halftime and he doesn't have to talk about how it lasted the whole game. But so far it's been, we've been our own worst enemy.
Definitely some of these penalties have been drive killers for us.
Second down and 17. Ross will take the snap, looks out in the flat, now looks down the field. Has a man hit by Andrew Ramirez. Right when the ball got to his hands, he was sandwiched and dropped the ball, brings up third down and long. Incomplete pass by Ross. It's 2:06 now with the clock stopped. Who did you pick, Coach, in that Texas Tech-Arizona State game?
Well, I homered as well. I went with Tech as well. Tech at home is hard to beat. They're hard to beat at home.
Yeah, ECU thought that. Trips on the right side, a counter play, handed off to Abram Graham across the 45-yard line. He'll have just a couple of yards. It's going to bring up fourth and long. And now what do you do here with under 2 minutes to go? I think you
got to punt in here, yeah.
Oh, now a flag comes in late. We'll see who this is going to be on. And maybe if it's on the Graham Steers, maybe it'll be a first down for the Eagles. And I think they are going to send him out of the ballgame.
Ooh.
He is ejected from the ball game.
Wow.
Number 52 for the Graham Steers, Andrew Ramirez, draws a 15-yard penalty, and the official has now ejected him from the football game.
Wow. Should give us a first down as well.
Talk about, the Eagles have been their own worst enemy. That's a huge thing for the Graham Steers to do. They had us stopped after a short gain, probably about to punt. And now you gave the drive new life. Hey, we'll take it. We need it right now. Inside the 40 now to the 38-yard line is where the Eagles offense will come back out on the field. We've got a Trinity Realty timeout on the field. We'll take it with them. This is Eagles football on the Decatur Sports Network.
Your athlete better fast. Experience matters, and SRPT and Top Tier Performance are the go-to experts in sports medicine and rehab with 40-plus years caring for athletes. They offer same-day injury assessments Monday through Saturday with fast-track to x-rays, MRI, orthopedic surgeons, and physicians available. They have an arsenal of treatment options to get your athlete back in the game, including cupping, dry needling, laser therapy, massage, adjustments, dry sauna, and cold immersion. Call 940-627-6290 to get started and go where the experience is. Top Tier Performance and SRPT in Decatur.
Welcome back to Eagles football. Trips left side for Ross. First down and 10. They swing it out to Graham. He's going to have the 35-yard line and down to the sideline to 33. A flag is going to come in from this far sideline on the opposite side of the field from the play, and this has got to be some kind of hands to the face, unsportsmanlike. The Graham coach is not happy, so I can tell you this is going to be another penalty against the Graham Steers in another first down. A personal foul face mask against the Steers, and it's going to give Coach, we were behind the chains, a fourth down and about 13, and 2 consecutive 15-yard penalties.
I know we're kind of in a situation we needed some help, and I'm glad Graham's giving it to us.
Down inside the Quick Carve Decatur red zone, inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Congratulations to the Decatur Lady Eagles as they swept Bridgeport volleyball today to stay undefeated in district play. And I'll tell you what, you start peeking at the playoff brackets, them Lady Eagles have
they got a chance.
A chance. That's all you need is a chance.
That's right.
And now whistles on the field as they try to straighten some of this out. Coach, I've got a little bit. We talked about a 41-point favorite, Bridgeport over Venus. It is midway through the second quarter. It's Bridgeport 36, Venus 0.
Wow. Bridgeport looks like they may cover that one then.
Venus, I think, has fallen on hard times. Have some other scores for you at the half, so stay tuned there. Shout out to Mr. Lackey listening to us, watching us on YouTube. Luckily, he's not watching us. He's watching the Eagles play. 2 split on the left side, 2 on the right side. First and 10 inside the red zone. They hand it off to Jamari Fletcher across the 15-yard line. Mows down a guy at the 10-yard line, and he's going to be near the first down marker, but just short. I think it's going to be a 9-yard gain for Jamari Fletcher. It brings up second down and 1.
Very impressive run. There's some physicality on the end of that run. Had a burst to him. That was a really good run by Jamari.
He didn't try to avoid that guy, did he?
No, he did not.
Hand off to Fletcher again. He carries it with his left hand because his right hand has a club on it. He'll have the Krisha Heston Post Oak Realty first down, and it's going to be inside the 10, close to the 5-yard line. The Eagles trying to punch this thing in the end zone before they go in for the break. Down 31-14, trying to get it within 10 before halftime. Jed Ross with a minute to go here in the first half. Takes a snap, looks, throws the end zone, just threw it behind the intended receiver. It's going to be an incomplete pass intended for number 12, Caden Cobb. It's going to bring up second down and goal. Just put that in the right place, and that's a touchdown for the Eagles.
Yes.
Might have done it on purpose so you don't score too fast.
Yes.
56, I'm just kidding. 56 seconds. Sounded good, though.
As quick as both teams have scored, it's always a possibility.
Trips left side. Hand off to Jamari Fletcher inside the 5. The pile still moving near the goal line. And the Eagles say they have it, but now the Graham Steers have the football going the other way. Across the 20-yard line and down the sideline. It's a foot race across midfield. Coming in to tackle him is going to be Chase Berg. The Eagles thought they had a touchdown, and now the Graham Steers have returned what looks like is a fumble in the end zone and have returned it inside Eagle territory to the 35-yard line. Jed Ross was signaling touchdown, but apparently the ball had come loose from Jamari Fletcher.
Unfortunately, at the high school level, we don't have review, but I think if we did, that would be a touchdown for us.
Oh, what a turn of events. You're about to score
real tough.
A touchdown, and you fumble it at the 1-yard line. It's going to be Graham football at the Eagle 36. That's a 50, 60, about a 64-yard return to set them up at the 36-yard line. Now the Steers have a chance to put a touchdown on the board, and that would be devastating. They get the football back out of halftime. First down and 10 at the 36-yard line. Two split to each side for Thompson. He'll take the snap, drops back. He's going to be flush from the pocket, stops and throws it deep, and he underthrows a guy, and nice defense there by the Decatur secondary. Who is that?
Casey Cooper. Good play by Casey Cooper batting that one down.
And also a great job of not getting a pass interference
100%.
called an underthrown football, and he was able to stick his right hand in there and knock it away. It brings up second down and 10. Ball spotted at the Eagle 36-yard line. Graham with 33 seconds left. Clock stopped after the incomplete pass. Monsey in motion. Thompson looks to throw. Steps into the pocket, now has a man. It goes over his head. That was going to be intended for number 6. That's Braden Riggins, and it brings up third down now.
Good coverage on the play by Sam Cannon.
27 seconds left here in the NRS second quarter. Man, what a nice drive the Eagles had put together and got it down inside the 5, just what we needed, and then a fumble and a huge return back to the 36, the Eagle 36. Checking into the ball game for Graham is going to be number 21, Thomason Burkett. We've called his name several times tonight. He'll be the wingback on the left side. Two split right side for Thompson. Monsey in motion out of the backfield. Thompson will keep it. Design quarterback keep. He bounces out to the right side. Still on his feet to the 30. Breaks another tackle. Pitches it back to Monsey. Now down the sideline to the 20-yard line and tackled at the 15. He stays in bounds. The clock will stop briefly as they move the chains. 16 seconds and a heads-up play by Thompson to see Monsey there and laterals it back to him. Inside the red zone to the 16-yard line. First down and 10. The time that's running, and the Graham Steers are going to call a timeout. The clock says 10 seconds. Trinity Realty timeout on the field. We'll take it with them. This is Eagles football presented by Chapman Landscape and Irrigation.
Wise Family Practice and Urgent Care at 800 Medical Center Drive is open 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week to serve you. Wise Family Practice Urgent Care offers sports physicals, DOT physicals, workers' comp injuries, flu shots, preventative health care, weight management, depression and anxiety treatment, and much more. Call Wise Family Practice Urgent Care at 940-626-2110 or visit them at 800 Medical Center Drive in Decatur.
Hey, it's Casey Carroll with the Caraway team. I'm here on location with Chapman Landscape and Irrigation. This job is ginormous, and you got to check it out. It's got all hands on deck, and Chase said he's hard working. He's hard at it. Let's go check on him.
Chase! What are you doing?
I was just fixing to go lay some sod, man.
All right, out of that timeout, first down and 10 for the Steers. They still have 10 seconds on the clock. And now I think they're asking to put a couple more seconds on the clock after the timeout. I don't know why we could have done that during the timeout.
Yeah, their coaches were pretty animated after the timeout that there wasn't more time on the clock.
12 seconds on first down and 10 from the 16. Snap back to Thompson. He's being pressured. He tosses it out to Monsey. Complete 15-yard line. Still on his feet to the 10-yard line. He's going to be tackled at the 7-yard line. And now the Graham coaches come running in with 3 seconds on the clock to call a timeout. And I'm assuming they're going to send in the kicker, Ozzie Trejo, to put 3 points on the board and make it a 20-point ball game. We were about to cut it to a 10-point lead. And now there's a timeout on the field. So we'll take it with them. 3 seconds left. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
My name is Chris Hurst, and I'm the lead pastor at Grace Fellowship, and I would love for you to join us this Sunday. We have services at 8, 9:30, 11, and 12:30 each week, and our services are compelling, casual, and relaxed. So come as you are and expect to feel welcome. For children and students, we have engaging services that are designed to help them know God in a personal way. We want to help people experience God in the same way that we have. For more information, find us online at gf.church. Hope to see you this Sunday.
All right, on to kick the extra point is Trejo. 3 seconds left. 24-yard attempt is up, and it is good. And as time expires in the first half, and now a flag comes in at the end of the play. And this is obviously going to be a 15-yarder one way or the other. We'll wait to see what they call here, but 34 to 14. Dead ball against Decatur. So we'll do that on the
kickoff on the way.
Kickoff, and it's been a sloppy first half for the Decatur Eagles, and the scoreboard shows it 34-14 on the James Wood scoreboard. The Decatur Eagles trail by 20 at the half. Thanks to NRS for bringing us the second quarter. We'll take a break and be back with the Big Blue Band here from Graham. If they're playing to our side, I'm not sure. I don't know where they're playing to. Anyway, we'll be back in just a moment on the Decatur Sports Network.
Go Eagles.
Build or buy your dream home with help from the mortgage experts at First National Bank Mortgage. Mortgage money man Mark Goodwin will help you build or buy the home of your dreams in Wise County. Our office is now open in Bridgeport, and we're ready to get to work on your new home loan. Why trust your mortgage to anyone else? First National Bank Mortgage, now open in Bridgeport. Apply online at mortgagemoneyman.com. NMLS 543312, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Cobb Rental, located in Decatur, has the best selection of prices in the Wise County area on equipment rentals and sales. They have skid steers, lifts, trenchers, welders, forklifts, excavators, backhoes, and much more on hand and ready to go to work for you. Whether you need heavy-duty backhoes or trailers for transport, chances are Cobb Rental will have what you're looking for. Come see us at FM 51 in Decatur or online at CobbRentalAndEquipment.com. Good luck, Eagles, from Cobb Rental in Decatur.
Texas Farm Bureau Insurance has locations in Decatur and Bridgeport that serve over 4,500 members in Wise County and the surrounding areas. Whether you're wranglering cattle or kiddos, Texas Farm Bureau Insurance is proud to protect all fellow Texans and all Texan ways of life. Stop by and visit with Kelly Lynch, Lisa Bradshaw, Chris Hanlon, or Monty Houston in our Decatur office located across the street from James Wood Motors, or visit with Lisa Bryant at our office in the heart of Bridgeport on Wholesale Street. Coverage and discounts are subject to qualifications and policy terms and may vary by situation.
Welcome back to Eagles football. It is 34-14. The Graham Steers lead at the half as the Big Blue Band and the Eagle Dolls get ready. Recap the first half real quick. Start the ball game off. The Eagles had it at their own 25-yard line, went 7 plays, 75 yards in a minute and a half, and put it in the end zone. It was a 33-yard touchdown pass. A touchdown run by Abram Graham, who made the score 7-0. In the ensuing drive, Graham took it from their own 31-yard line, went 7 plays, 69 yards, capped off by a 20-yard touchdown pass, Thompson to Burkett to tie things up. And then the Eagles kind of went to sleep. A 3-and-out, followed by a 3-and-out and a punt by the Eagles, gives it back to Graham at the 31-yard line, the Eagle 31-yard line. They went 6 plays, 13 yards. Big Wyatt Nix sack helped to get them behind the chains and force a 37-yard field goal. It was good. It made the score there 10-7. Next drive for the Eagles, a 3-and-out and a punt, gives it back to Graham. They took over, 4:30 left in the first quarter. They went 3-and-out and punted. The Eagles get it back at their own 6 after a great punt by Graham out of bounds at the 6-yard line. The Eagles take over, went 4 plays, 19 yards, but then it was a pick 6 by number 4, Mason Hilton. And that really was one of the daggers. The Eagles got the football back and couldn't do anything with it, went 3-and-out, punted it back to Graham. They had it, went 9 plays, 56 yards, capped off a 1-yard touchdown run by Ty Thompson, making the score 24-7. Eagles got it back with 9:40 to go in the second quarter. They went 8 plays, 78 yards. It was a 21-yard touchdown pass from Jed Ross to Berg in the end zone to make it 24-14, just a 10-point game at that point. Then with 6:24 to go, Graham took over at their own 18-yard line, went 5 plays, 82 yards, a beautiful 48-yard touchdown pass from Ty Thompson to Braden Riggins. Made the score 31-14. Eagles took it at 4:43 left in the first half, took it all the way down inside the 1. They started at their 25-yard line, went all the way down inside the 1-yard line, and the Eagles fumble when most of the Eagles were signaling touchdown. The Graham Steers picked up a loose ball and returned it 64 yards to the Eagle 36-yard line. And then right there to finish out that last drive, it was capped off a 24-yard field goal by Trejo to make the score 34-14. It was 4 plays, 58 yards 4 plays, 36 yards, and that's where the first half ends. The score at the half, it's 34-14. Graham leads it here at Newton Field in Graham. Big Blue Band coming up after this. This is Eagles football.
The law firm of Kernot and Hafer is once again a proud sponsor of Decatur Eagle with its Decatur office located on the Decatur Town Square. The firm includes local attorney Pat Wadlington and focuses on litigation and dispute management within a wide range of areas, including family and custody issues, business and commercial disputes, estate and inheritance matters, and personal injury and death cases. Kernot and Hafer, friendly, professional, direct, and strong. We're there when you need us.
S&J Pharmacy at 1101 West Eagle Drive can fill prescriptions in 15 minutes or less with fast and friendly service. They also offer same-day compounding, private consultations, medication therapy management, immunizations, B12 shots, a convenient drive-through window, and free home delivery. S&J Pharmacy accepts all major insurance plans, including Blue Cross and TRICARE. Open Monday through Friday 9 to 6 and 9 to 1 on Saturdays. Call 940-627-5400. That's 627-5400 for S&J Pharmacy in Decatur.
Bison Creek Home.
34-14 here at the half. The Big Blue Marching Band taking the field for Decatur, and looks like they are going to be playing to our side, so we'll turn on our outside mic for you. As part of our halftime show, and then after the Big Blue Band, we'll have some stats from Buddy Kirkland. We'll also have scores from around the area. And see, probably won't have live audio from the locker room at the half, not tonight. Of course, Buddy will tell us at the break, but I bet there's 3 or 4 costly 15-yard penalties that have, just against the Eagles. I know there's 1 or 2 against Graham as well, but anyway, we'll turn over to the Big Blue Band here in Graham. I will take a break and be back with our halftime show in a moment. It's 34-14 here in Graham. It's the Graham Steers leading the Decatur Eagles. We'll take a break and be back on the Decatur Sports Network.
Homes is an established home builder in Decatur, proudly serving Wise County and surrounding areas. With an in-house licensed architect and interior designer, Bison Creek Homes has been leading the way in innovative home designs such as modern, contemporary, farmhouse, Texas Hill Country designs, and more. Come put our many years of construction experience to work for you. Visit bisoncreekhomes.com and check out the many beautiful homes we have built. And go Eagles!
Injuries happen and you want your athlete better fast. Experience matters, and SRPT and Top Tier Performance are the go-to experts in sports medicine and rehab with 40-plus years caring for athletes. They offer same-day injury assessments Monday through Saturday with fast-track to x-rays, MRI, orthopedic surgeons, and physicians available. They have an arsenal of treatment options to get your athlete back in the game, including cupping, dry needling, laser therapy, massage, adjustments, dry sauna, and cold immersion. Call 940-627-6290 to get started and go where the experience is. Top Tier Performance and SRPT in Decatur.
Wise Family Practice and Urgent Care at 800 Medical Center Drive is open 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week to serve you. Wise Family Practice Urgent Care offers sports physicals, DOT physicals, workers' comp injuries, flu shots, preventative health care, weight management, depression and anxiety treatment, and much more. Call Wise Family Practice Urgent Care at 940-626-2110 or visit them at 800 Medical Center Drive in Decatur.
Hey, it's Casey Carroll with the Caraway team.
Welcome back to Eagles football here at the half, our halftime show. And it's going to be the Graham Band on the field, but we're going to look at our Outlaw Equine out-of-town scoreboard. And Coach Kaufman, what do you got?
We'll look at some scores in our district, kind of a scary score for us. Springtown 20, China Springs 7 at the half. Fort Worth Carter Riverside's down 54-17, or that was last night's game, I'm sorry. Benbrook beat Fort Worth Eastern Hills 28-6 last night. Brock is up 35-0 over Fort Worth Southwest. Nevada is leading Fort Worth Western Hills 20-6. Castleberry is leading Diamond Hill Jarvis 28-0. Other games in District 6, Frisco Panther Creek at the half is up 21-3 over Kennedale. Alvarado's up 21-6 over Waco Conley. The Battles of the Lakes, Lake Dallas is beating Lake Worth 27-0. Crum up over Carrollton Ranch Street 14-6 at the half. Waxahachie Life is trailing Godley 13-9. And also big game of the week, Salina Franklin, kind of a battle of 4A and 3A here. Salina's beating up on the smaller school 38-7.
Well, the app still has this score here in Graham at 31-14, or at least my phone did, but I think it got updated 34-14. Other games taking place, around a 50-mile radius of Graham here. Eastland leads Breckenridge at a 7-0 score at the half. Rio Vista leads Santo 21-14. Archer City over Nocona 39-0. It's Burke Burnett trailing Holiday 30-6. Mention that one. Let's see, some six-man actions. This is Gordon Longhorns at six-man, 38-0. That's early in the second quarter. And then some other games at Mineral Wells, we mentioned last night, won 34-28. Bridgeport leading Venus 38-7. That one's getting close to halftime. It is Waco Conley trailing Alvarado 21-6. You might have said that one already, not sure.
Yes, sir.
At the half, Glen Rose and Waco Robinson tied at 28. That's a shocker after the way Glen Rose did Brownwood last week. Homecoming in Glen Rose tonight, and they are tied at 28 at the half. Heiko leads Itasca 18-13 as they get close to halftime. Granbury is trailing Keller Fossil Ridge 17-3. Mansfield Summit over Burleson 21-3. Out in West Texas, Lubbock Estacado leads Sweetwater 6-0 towards the end of that first quarter. And shout out to the Seminole Indians class of 34-8. My wife is out there at a reunion. I won't tell you which one.
Who the Indians beating up on tonight?
Lubbock Liberty Patriots.
Ooh,
the new Lubbock Cooper School out there.
Yes.
Levelland leads Brownfield at 24-0. These are all taking Coach way back to his college days at Texas Tech.
Parker
Borger
Hicks,
and
a
Pampa.
legendary Decatur Eagle, is coaching at Lubbock Cooper Liberty.
Is he? The basketball coach. He was at Levelland.
Yes, he's at Lubbock Cooper Liberty now. I'll probably coach a little football tonight.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, they're in Seminole, and they're not having much fun.
No.
All right, we'll take a break and be back with halftime stats and Buddy Kirkland when we come back. This is Eagles football presented by Chapman Landscape and Irrigation.
We're in location with Chapman Landscape and Irrigation. This job is ginormous, and you got to check it out. It's got all hands on deck, and Chase said he's hard working. He's hard at it. Let's go check on him.
Chase! What are you doing?
I was just fixing to go lay some sod, man.
My name is Chris Hurst, and I'm the lead pastor at Grace Fellowship, and I would love for you to join us this Sunday. We have services at 8, 9:30, 11, and 12:30 each week, and our services are compelling, casual, and relaxed. So come as you are and expect to feel welcome. For children and students, we have engaging services that are designed to help them know God in a personal way. We want to help people experience God in the same way that we have. For more information, find us online at gf.church. Hope to see you this Sunday. Go Eagles!
Build or buy your dream home with help from the mortgage experts at First National Bank Mortgage. Mortgage money man Mark Goodwin will help you build or buy the home of your dreams in Wise County. Our office is now open in Bridgeport, and we're ready to get to work on your new home loan. Why trust your mortgage to anyone else? First National Bank Mortgage, now open in Bridgeport. Apply online at mortgagemoneyman.com. NMLS 543312, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Cobb Rental, located in Decatur.
Welcome back to Eagles football. We got our halftime stats. Buddy Kirkland, take it away.
Good evening, Eagle fans. Right now, the Eagles down 34-14 at the half. Right now, the Eagles have basically gained a total of 64 yards on the ground. 67 yards on the ground and 16 rushes. We're 13 for 20 out of the passing department for 113 yards. We had one interception for a pick six and one questionably lost fumble on the 1 yard line. And then Graham returned that for 56 yards to end the half with a field goal. Right now, Abram Graham is our leading rusher, 13 carries for 54 yards. Jamari Fletcher, 3 for 13. As far as receiving is concerned, Chase Berg, 6 catches for 64 yards and a score. As far as penalties are concerned, as Rob alluded to earlier, pretty good game for us so far. We've only had 3 penalties for 52 yards, while Graham has had 8 penalties for 82 yards, as well as a player ejection. So everything seems to be working in Graham's favor tonight. And I think what's going on in the locker room here at halftime, number one, I think our kids are in there brushing their teeth to get the taste of this first half out of their mouths because they need to start afresh coming out. We had a great opening drive. We had a good drive. They're closing out to score, and actually it appeared to have scored, but the White Hat said no, it was a fumble, and Graham took the ball back the other way. So our team has looked great, and they've looked sloppy. So what I think we'll look here to find in the second half is going to be greatness because you give Coach Huff some time to go over what's going on with these kids, get them in the game because some of them look like they're kind of walking around confused, but get them in the game, and let's take the second half, and we can come back and take this game away from Graham right now. So as far as Graham's concerned, 18 rushes for 187 yards. The maximum or the most of that is going to be by their quarterback, Thompson. They're 9 of 15 for 141 yards passing. Like I said, the costly pick six down by our goal line, and then the fumble on the third and goal that was a straight-up touchdown in our eyes, and it goes back the other way. So it's been a couple of big momentum shifts in this game. But I think we get back out here and get momentum back on our side in the second half. We can run this score back the other way. And I've seen them do it. We've all seen them do it. We know they can do it. So All I can say is you guys hang on. Don't go anywhere. Keep your eyes glued to that television, and let's watch these Eagles come in and take this game.
Has the best selection of prices in the Wise County area on equipment rentals and sales. They have skid steers, lifts, trenchers, welders, forklifts, excavators, backhoes, and much more on hand and ready to go to work for you. Whether you need heavy-duty backhoes or trailers for transport, chances are Cobb Rental will have what you're looking for. Come see us at FM 51 in Decatur or online at CobbRentalAndEquipment.com. Good luck, Eagles, from Cobb Rental in Decatur.
Texas Farm Bureau Insurance has locations in Decatur and Bridgeport that serve over 4,500 members in Wise County and the surrounding areas. Whether you're wrangling cattle or kiddos, Texas Farm Bureau Insurance is proud to protect all fellow Texans and all Texan ways of life. Stop by and visit with Kelly Lynch, Lisa Bradshaw, Chris Hanlon, or Monty Houston in our Decatur office located across the street from James Wood Motors, or visit with Lisa Bryant at our office in the heart of Bridgeport on Wholesale Street. Coverage and discounts are subject to qualifications and policy terms and may vary by situation.
The law firm of Kernot & Hafer is once again a proud sponsor of Decatur Eagle with its Decatur office located on the Decatur Town Square. The firm includes local attorney Pat Wadlington and focuses on litigation and dispute management within a wide range of areas, including family and custody issues, business and commercial disputes, estate and inheritance matters, and personal injury and death cases. Kernot & Hafer, friendly, professional, direct, and strong. We're there when you need us.
S&J Pharmacy at 1101 West Eagle Drive can fill prescriptions in 15 minutes or less with fast and friendly service. They also offer same-day compounding, private consultations, medication therapy management, immunizations, B12 shots, a convenient drive-through window, and free home delivery. S&J Pharmacy accepts all major insurance plans, including Blue Cross and TRICARE. Open Monday through Friday 9 to 6 and 9 to 1 on Saturdays. Call 940-627-5400. That's 627-5400 for S&J Pharmacy in Decatur.
Bison Creek Homes is an established home builder in Decatur, proudly serving Wise County and surrounding areas. With an in-house licensed architect and interior designer, Bison Creek Homes has been leading the way in innovative home designs such as modern, contemporary, farmhouse, Texas Hill Country designs, and more. Come put our many years of construction experience to work for you. Visit BisonCreekHomes.com and check out the many beautiful homes we have built. And go Eagles!
Welcome back to the halftime show. We got some shout-outs to get to before we get to the second half. Terry Houchin listening to us from Oklahoma. It is Phyllis Shaw listening or watching. Sam Philpott listening to us, says, let's go Eagles. Craig Jordan driving to Montana. He'll be there in a couple of days.
There ever were.
Do what?
He's a Lady Eagles bus driver. We have not lost with Craig Jordan driving us.
Well, he's in Montana now. You lost him. And he probably won't come back if it's going to be hot and muggy like this. For
No, he don't want anything to do with this right now.
Amber Brown says, Coach Kaufman's doing a great job.
Thank you, Amber.
Oh. Michael McCrory says, let's go Eagles. And Mrs. Foster listening for Colton Brazil's name. She's listening from Oklahoma. So, grandson's doing a great, I assume that grandson or nephew or whatever, Colton, he's doing a great job. Colton Brazil. All right. Whoa, there's a lot of kids on the field right now leading the Graham Steers out of their tunnel. The Eagles have made their way back out onto the field as well as we get ready for second half action. Thanks to NRS for bringing us the second quarter as we go to the Triple T Windows third quarter. Coach Coffin, what do we have to do here in this third quarter?
Man, I think we just got to get ourselves going and playing like we can play. Had some 2 costly turnovers, some costly penalties. But I definitely think the best football is still in front of us right here. Had some guys tonight, first ever start, so you never know what you're going to get when they get on that bright lights. But I think good things to come.
Tell you what, you've got Coach Huff, whenever I talk to him and interview him, super positive. I don't know what he's like in the locker room with the boys, but if we interviewed him at halftime, he'd be saying, well, if we get the touchdown right there and clean up our penalties, it's, a pretty close ball game. And And he would be right. If you get that touchdown there instead of giving up the 3, not saying they wouldn't have gone down to get it, but you're looking at 21-34, a 2-score football game. You have some momentum. You won't go down, drive 75 yards and punch it in the end zone. Instead, you drive 74 yards and fumble it, and they return it 64 yards. And it kind of changes the taste in your mouth going into the locker room. And now the Eagles get a Parker Properties kickoff, and they kick it off to the Graham Steers. 12 minutes on the clock as we get ready for the third quarter.
It's a big drive right here. If we want to have any chance of getting back into it, we need to go win this quarter. Win this first possession would be a big deal, getting ourselves back into it.
A friend of mine used to broadcast with us on the sideline named Todd Moore, always said the most important drive of the football game is the first drive of the third quarter.
I'm a firm believer of that. I don't even pay attention to the score until midway through the third quarter. I mean, the game is so long. You can get lost if you worry about the beginning of it.
See if we can defense can come out and get a stop and get the football back into the hands of the offense. Let's see. They went a touchdown, a field goal, a 3-and-out, a pick six, a touchdown, field goal. That's their possessions in the first half for the Graham Steers.
We're kicking off from the 25 due to the penalty in the first half.
Parker Properties kickoff will be returned. It's a high kick that's going to be fielded by the Steers at the 25-yard line, up to the 35-yard line to the 45 is where he's going to push out of bounds, right around the 45. Let's see where they mark him, and I think they're going to mark him at the 43. So first down and 10 from their own 43-yard line. More great field position for the Graham Steers. They've had it all night tonight. Every drive they've had, close to midfield, plus 31, the 49, the 44. They did have one at the 18. But they've had great field position all night. 2 on the right side. Thompson from the pistol takes a snap. He'll hand it off to Monzi coming to the near side. Eagles defense trying to string it out. It gets all the way out to the 50-yard line before he's tackled. It's going to be a gain of about 8 yards. Going to bring up second down and 2.
Thought Graham got away with a hold there.
Second down and 2 as they get across the Renshaw Drug 50 down to the 49-yard line. Don't forget Thursday night football next week in Fort Worth. We'll be on the road bringing you Eagles football. 2 on the left side. Thompson will take the snap, hand off to Monzi across the 45-yard line, close to the 40. It's going to be a first down for the Steers, and a nice run by the senior running back Rylan Monzi as he moves the chains for Graham, and this Eagles defense needing to find a way to put the brakes on that.
Tackle made by freshman Colton Brazil there.
And 2 split left side for Ty Thompson, senior left-handed quarterback. Claps for the football. Fakes the handoff, he'll throw. He's under pressure, gets away from 2 Eagles. Now he can't get away from the third. He's going to be sacked all the way back near the 49-yard line. It's going to be a loss on the play.
Sacked by Bowden Portalis there.
7 yards on the loss. It's going to bring up second down and 17 near the midfield stripe at the 49-yard line. Second down, the scoreboard says 17. 2 on the right side, 1 split left side. Thompson calls for the football. He'll drop back and throw. Steps into a throw. It's going to be caught inside the 40. You get a lot of that back. It's going to be about 11 yards on the pitch and catch. That was number 5 on the catch. Going to be Harrison Brockway. Brings up third down and about 6. Thanks for joining us on the Decatur Sports Network on YouTube or Facebook Live or on our audio stream on Lone Star Sports Radio. Glad to have you along. 34-14 on the James Wood Motors scoreboard. Ty Thompson, and probably in 4-down territory if I'm guessing for the Graham Steers here. At the Eagle, 37-38. Under pressure, throws it out there, almost intercepted. It was Keaton Good, stuck his right hand out there. If he could have came up with it, that would have been huge for this Eagles defense. And now the Graham Steers look like they're sending in the punt unit. We will see. Thompson is going to come out, and you think if they're going to go for it on 4th down, they would keep him on the field. However, they've seen the way their defense is played. They're going to say, okay, our punter's going to put it inside the 5, and Decatur, you're going to have to drive the length of the field, something you haven't been able to do much of tonight. This punt is angled over to the corner, and it's going to be out of bounds, probably around the 10-yard line. We'll see where the official marks him, and they mark him at the 13. So not a 3 and out, but a punt.
Well, we need it, a stop.
Yep, got to stop there, and you get the football back. You'll start at your own 13-yard line with 9:39 to go. Here in the Triple T Windows third quarter. Drive? No. Okay. Jed Ross will take the snap, and immediately hit in the backfield is Abram Graham.
Bryson Rogers for Graham on the tackle there.
It's going to be a loss on the play. They give him a loss of 5 yards for Abram Graham.
Abram didn't have much of a chance there.
So they'll look to the sideline and say, well, that play didn't work. Let's see if we can come up with another one. Trips on the right side, 2nd down and 15. Jed Ross brings a man in motion, right to left. Jed Ross will hand it off this time to Abram.
Got back to the original line of scrimmage, it looked like, maybe a little more.
Going to bring up 3rd down and about 10 for the Eagles. Need to do something with it right here. You don't want to go 3 and out. Ross will drop back and throw. Throws a long pass to the sticks. Berg is there to catch it, and they say he does catch it. He needed 10. He got 11. Chase Berg on the reception.
Great throw and catch there.
It's going to be a Krisha Heston Post Oak Realty first down. It'll move the chains for the Eagles. We'll see if the Eagles can flip this field in the field position battle. Trips left side for Ross. Draw play. They'll hand it off to Abram Graham. Gets across the 25-yard line, but not much further. Maybe up to the 26. A gain of about 1 on the play. Brings up 2nd down and 9. Tried the draw play there, Coach. Didn't quite work out for him.
Very similar to the play we scored on our first drive of the game.
Trips on the left side for Ross. 2nd down and 10.
Oh, free play.
Movement on the line, and there's going to be a flag thrown. It should be offsides on Graham, so it'll be a 5-yard penalty and replay 2nd down for the Decatur offense. Thanks to Outlaw Equine bringing us our halftime out-of-town scores. We'll try to bring you some more scores as we get closer to the end of this ball game. 34-14. And it will be a 5-yard penalty. It's going to bring up 2nd down and about 4 yards for the Eagles as they get across the 30-yard line. Eagles football presented by Chapman Landscape and Irrigation here on the Decatur Sports Network. Takes a handoff to Fletcher, gets across the 30, and he's going to be hit just after the line of scrimmage. A short gain, maybe 1, brings up 3rd down and 3.
Another big 3rd down for us.
Coach, this is September the 20th. In the next 30 days,
it gets real. It gets real for me.
2 split left side, 1 split on the right side. Ross will take the snap. He'll hand it to Fletcher right side, and immediately ridden down after a gain of about 2. Who was that in there? It was number
9.
Number 9 for that's Mateo Rodriguez, a linebacker. He got in there and was able to get his hands on Fletcher. Now you got 4th and 1, and boy, did you come to win or did you come to keep it close?
That's right.
And if you came to win, you're going forward right here, and that's what Coach Huff says we're going to do. Jed Ross from the shotgun on 4th down and 1. Ball spotted at the 34-yard line. Now they're going to calm everybody down, look to the sideline, trying to get the offensive lineman to jump and don't do it. Ross will keep it himself, gets across the 40, and he'll have the first down. Nice job by Jed Ross, just a design quarterback keep. He'll have the Krisha Heston Post Oak Realty first down, and it'll move the chains. Big play right there for the Decatur offense. Clock continues to run, 6:30 and counting here in the Triple T Windows third quarter. Shout out to Pat Wadlington at the wedding tonight. Ross looking deep, throws it deep, has a man wide open. It's caught at the 30-yard line down the right sideline. That's going to be number 10, Caden Forrest, before he's pushed out of bounds inside the red zone, and now Forrest is going to be slow getting up on the track over there. Quick carve, Decatur red zone, and Forrest is still down on the track, and they're going to send in training unit. They'll go check on Forrest. They mark him inside the 20, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. First down and 10. They're going to run the play while they're 10 into Forrest. They should wait on that, I would think. Fletcher with the ball carry up to the 12-yard line before he's tackled. Don't they normally stop play?
I'm assuming they're doing so just because he's so just far enough away from the field that they feel like he's in a safe place.
Now they're helping him up on the far side. They're going to bring up 2nd down and 8.
He's moving around. It's a good sign that he's moving around.
I don't know if he has tackled that far out of bounds, but somehow he came down late right there on the edge of the track.
I thought it was close to a flag there.
2nd down and 8 for the Eagles inside the quick carve Decatur red zone. 2 split to each side. Ross will take the snap. A flags are going to come in, and Ross is planted right in the backfield. A big sack. And in there, he hit Jed Ross right in the back, right between the numbers. It looked like number 18, Bryson Rogers, a senior defensive lineman for the Steers. But a flag came in at the snap, and let's see who that's going to be. Coach Huff is out talking to the official on the far side. And so offsetting penalties. They're going to replay 2nd down. It's going to be 2nd down and 8.
Illegal formation on us.
All right. See if the Eagles can put this in the end zone. They really need a touchdown here. They got in this position earlier and couldn't finish the job. Ross from the pistol takes a snap, hands off Fletcher, spin move, gets down to the 10-yard line, and he's going to be well short of the first down marker, brings up 3rd down and 6 for the Decatur Eagles. And definitely, I think you're probably in 4-down territory here. I don't think we're kicking field goals at this point.
You're going for 6 at this point.
Down 3 touchdowns. But this 3rd quarter has flown by. Already just 4 minutes left here in this period. Takes a snap. Ross throws to the end zone. Has a guy there. It's tipped away at the last moment by number 7, Cooper Corley. He had a guy, looked like Chase Berg out there, and Corley stuck his hand up at the last minute and knocked it away. It's now 4th down and 6. You need about the 5-yard, probably the 4-yard line for a first down, and the Eagles' offense is going to stay on the field. Ross, scoreboard says 4th and 6. We'll go with that. 2 backs in the backfield with Jed Ross. 2 on the left side. Ross will take the snap, make the handoff, looking right, steps into the pocket, has room to run. He doesn't take it. Now he throws to the end zone. Incomplete pass.
Nothing.
You had time, probably could have run it for a first down. Jed Ross threw it for a touchdown. It falls incomplete and turned it over on downs. Took 5 minutes off the clock almost. 4 minutes, 58 seconds.
Back-to-back drives by the offense that we get all the way to the red zone and don't end up with no points.
That hurts.
Yes, it does.
You've had 2 trips to the red zone, 2 consecutive trips to the red zone, and both of them come out of there with nothing.
You scored touchdowns on both those at 34-28, a whole different ball game.
All right, 1st down and 10 for the Graham Steers. Ball spotted at their own 10-yard line. Thompson will take the snap and hand it off to Monzi, coming to the near side. Cuts it up across the 15-yard line and tackled at the 16 inbounds. The clock will continue to run here in the 3rd quarter at 4.5 minutes. And now the clock, if Graham is going to do this, the clock really does become your enemy. When
I believe we're going to get a heavy dose of running the ball from Graham.
You notice he got close to the sideline and went down inbounds.
Smart play.
They'll be glad to let Decatur take 5-6 minute drives and not score.
100%.
2 on the left side. Thompson from the pistol takes the snap, and now he'll look to throw. Nope, he's going to keep it himself. Across the 15, he tucks the ball, protects it to the 20. He's going to be near the first down marker, should have it. It is a first down for the Graham Steers. It'll move the chains as the clock goes under 4 minutes here. Triple T Windows brings us the 3rd quarter. Anthony Payton up top with the camera says he's got some breeze up there. Notice we have had a little bit of interference here in the stadium on our picture, but handed off to Monzi across the 25-yard line. That's a nice gain, and boy, the pile's still going, and they're going to get across the 30 to the 31. It's going to be a first down. Had him probably hit for a short gain on the play, and the pile keeps moving to get across the 30-yard line and have a first down. First down and 10 for the Graham Steers at their own 31. They're letting the play clock not really run down too far, but now 20 seconds on the clock before they start kind of getting their stuff together. Thompson will take the snap and hand it off to Monzi. Eagles have him in the backfield. Look, number 44, and it's going to be a tackle for loss. Nice job by him to get in the backfield and create a negative play. It's now second down and 12. What grade is Portales in?
He's a senior.
Bowden Portales on the tackle. I thought he was going to get away. He had him by his by his shoulder pad, but he was able to bring him down. Strong hands there on Bowden Portales. Second down and 12 at the own 29. Two split to each side. Thompson from the shotgun. Sends a man in motion. That's Jace Gill. Thompson fakes the handoff. He'll keep it himself across the 30, and now the scrum up near the 33-yard line. It's going to be a gain of about 4 for Thompson. And the clock continues to run, now getting close to 2 minutes at 2:06. Thanks for joining us on the Decatur Sports Network. If you're watching, listening, however you're taking in the game, we're glad we could bring it to you here from Newton Field and Graham. Monzi checks back in as Jack McIntyre will check out for the Steers. Graham, they still have a couple of weeks, I think, before they start district play. They're in there with Bridgeport, Brock,
Eagle Mountain,
Mineral Well, some of those guys. Thompson in the backfield. He's going to throw it away. And now there's a flag.
I was about to say it has to be intentional grounding there.
Coach Huff was saying, hey, come get this. They might say it's a backwards pass. And the flag came in before the ball ever went out of bounds. So I think they are going to rule it a forward pass, but it is going to be intentional grounding. Should bring up fourth down in a punting situation with 1:28 to go here in the third.
Never hurts the defense to go pick that ball up, put the pressure on the official to make that call.
Well, that's what the Steers did earlier on the fumble at the goal line. They picked it up and returned it, and the officials didn't. They was like, okay, I guess we'll go with it.
Yeah, from where we were sitting, we thought Jamari was down, so heady play by the kid from Graham.
Odd time to blow the train horn after a intentional grounding call.
We may be excited we finally got a call.
Punting situation. Well, I thought it was the Graham horn.
Oh, was it the Graham horn?
And they'll kick this one away. Almost got a piece of it and might have back deep to return the punt, but Eagles won't return it. Takes a Graham bounce. Brew and Wright's going to come down and down it at the 20-yard line. That's where the Eagles will take over. First down and 10 at their own 20 with 1:20 to go here in the third. Got to do something with it, Coach.
Yes. We need to, obviously we put two good drives together without any points. This time we need to put it in the end zone. If we have any chance to win this game, I think this is kind of a do-or-die drive for us.
Yeah, you've got to score here because now probably going into the fourth quarter, they're going to run the football.
Yes,
they've had some success of keeping, stringing a few first downs together.
As you saw by their last drive, the pace of play definitely changed from them.
Jed Ross will take the snap and hand it off to Fletcher, left side. He's going to his right, but he has to carry it in his left hand because of the big club on his right hand, and that's probably not how they teach him to do it, but he's got no other option.
No, definitely tough for him, I'm sure.
I know you're not going to carry it with that right club. And he gets a gain of about 3 yards, brings up second down and 7. Jed Ross will take the snap and hand it to Fletcher again, coming to the left side, still on his feet, and breaks a tackle, and they tackle him all the way back to the 20, and they're not going to give him forward progress because he got away from a tackler. They mark him back at the 21-yard line. It's going to be a short gain, brings up third down 9. Clock continues to run. That could be the last play of the third quarter if Coach Huff so desires, because the play clock and the game clock are identical. And now offense will sub, so they're going to come get over the ball and give the defense a chance to sub. Now they snap it. Throw it out quickly off the hands of number 13, Carter Riggins. And 16 seconds left in the third, and I think you got to send in the punt team.
Yes.
Turnover on downs and a punt. That's 4 drives here in this third quarter. 2 by each team. A punt, a turnover on downs, a punt, and a punt. And that's why the third quarter, 12 minutes, lasted about 15 in real time. Eagles will punt it, and the Graham Steers should get good field position again. This is a high punt. In back is going to be Brockman. It bounces high at the 50, and then takes an Eagle bounce down to the 40 and out of bounds at the 37-yard line. And there's 6 seconds left here in the Triple T Windows third. Graham will take over at their own 38. Got a good high punt. Got a good bounce. Rolled inside the 40. And Coach right here at their own 38 is one of their worst field positions of the night. Not the worst, but one of them.
Yes. 6 seconds here. Probably run out the clock here, I would think.
Takes a snap and hands it to number 8 going to the far side, Jace Gill. Now he reverses field and coming to the near side. Heston is in pursuit, so is Brazil, and the quarter will end. He's going to have a gain of about 5 yards after all that. Thanks to Triple T Windows for bringing us the third. We'll be back with the Wise Choice Meets fourth quarter in a moment. This is Eagles football presented by Chapman Landscape and Irrigation.
Injuries happen, and you want your athlete better fast. Experience matters, and SRPT and Top Tier Performance are the go-to experts in sports medicine and rehab with 40-plus years caring for athletes. They offer same-day injury assessments Monday through Saturday with fast-track to X-rays, MRI, orthopedic surgeons, and physicians available. They have an arsenal of treatment options to get your athlete back in the game, including cupping, dry needling, laser therapy, massage, adjustments, dry sauna, and cold immersion. Call 940-627-6290 to get started and go where the experience is. Top Tier Performance and SRPT in Decatur.
Wise Family Practice and Urgent Care at 800 Medical Center Drive is open 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week to serve you. Wise Family Practice Urgent Care offers sports physicals, DOT physicals, workers' comp injuries, flu shots, preventative health care, weight management, depression and anxiety treatment, and much more. Call Wise Family Practice Urgent Care at 940-626-2110 or visit them at 800 Medical Center Drive in Decatur.
Hey, it's Casey Carroll with the Caraway team.
Welcome back to Graham. It's 2nd down and 6 for the Graham Steers at their own 43-yard line. Fakes a handoff. Thompson hitting the backfield. He's going to be tackled by Lane Heston. Maybe. He was stopped by Lane Heston, and then coming in to clean things up was looked like Devin Moreno in there. The sophomore linebacker comes in there to finish him off. It's going to be a loss of 5. Brings up 3rd down and 10. Great job there by Heston, wasn't it?
Absolutely. Held on to him and had some friends come help him.
Over in Glen Rose, Robinson 35, Glen Rose Tigers 28. See if we can get some other scores. Bridgeport at the half, 43-7 over Venus. Two split to the left side. They take the snap, and he's hit as he throws, and it's going to be caught by Brockway. Has some blockers, gets up near the 50-yard line. He'll have the first down right at the Renshaw Drug 50-yard line. It's going to move the chains, and it's going to be a first down for Graham right at midfield, and that clock continues to run now. 1 minute.
Hurry.
1 minute already gone. Eagle Mountain over Ferris 21-0, and Outlaw Equine out-of-town scoreboard. Seminole 55, Lubbock Liberty 15.
Ooh.
First down and 10 from midfield. Thompson will take the snap, and quarterback Keep himself dances around, now trying to get to the outside. He's going to be tackled right at the 50.
Tackled by Devin Moreno there.
No gain on the play, brings up 2nd down and 10. Score still 34-13. That was the score at the half. And it remains here in the Wise Choice Meats fourth quarter.
Springtown up 20-17 on China Spring early in the fourth.
Bowie leads Dublin 35-21. That one starting the third quarter. So the Bowie Jackrabbits are in a position to get a win. Graham has their foot firmly on the brakes here as they're letting the play clock run all the way down into single digits before they snap the ball. 2nd down and 10. Game clock under 10. They snap it with 1 second on the clock. They kick it out to Brockman to the 50. That was number 8, Jace Gill. He's going to stay in bounds for a gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9. And it looks like they're not really even trying to go for a first down. Carthage leads Tyler Chapel Hill 31-7.
Graham is just happy with this clock running.
Yeah, they are. Did you give that Salina score at the half? 52-14 over Franklin.
And that is a good Franklin program there. They're putting it on.
They 3A, but they've been to the state championship game last couple of years. Lost it in the last year, won it the year before that. Thompson's going to throw on 3rd and 9. Has a man. It's going to be caught, but short of the marker, about a yard short. Now they're going to mark him back at the 43-yard line. So 4th down coming up for the Graham Steers, 4th and 3. And well, I think you go for it here.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. You do. The more you can hold on the ball, the more you can run that clock.
And
they
just like we said, they should punt, and they heard us, and they send in the punt team.
There's a reason we're up here and they're down there.
Oh, so the Eagles will get this back, but it's going to be, if we can get somebody, we don't have anybody back to return. They're going to angle this one down.
I don't think we thought they were punting it either.
It's going to bounce about the 10 and roll out of bounds at the 8. Tell you what, he has been valuable tonight. Number 8, Jace Gill. He's the punter, and he has now down 3 punts inside the 10 tonight.
The field position battle definitely goes to Graham tonight.
Oh, it's not even close.
Not even close.
So the Eagles will take over at their own 8. 5 punts here in the second half between these two teams. And a turnover on down. 4 punts and a turnover on downs. The Eagles will have it 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line. And the Eagles are going to be stopped at the 4-yard line. Yeah, I know we're getting a lot of interference on the video here in the stadium. The home broadcast crew also using the same wireless transmitters we are and getting some interference. 2nd down and 15. (34-14) here on the James Wood Motors scoreboard. Trips on the right side. They take the snap and hand it off to Abram Graham. He's going to be tackled for a loss. Back inside the 5, down at the 2. Another negative play, and it brings up 3rd and long. You ever seen a team punt on 3rd down? Because this would be a good spot.
Yeah.
Because if they don't have anybody back, you might can get a roll. But if you wait to 4th down, they'll have somebody back, and it's just field position's not going to be in your favor either way. But
you're in a tough spot regardless.
Boy, you have seen it. You don't see it very often, but sometimes people do punt on 3rd down. I don't know that you're going to see it right here, but the Eagles are backed up to their own 2-yard line. Jed Ross trips to his right. He'll take the snap, looks to throw,
got a guy.
Throws it down the sideline, has a guy, goes off his helmet. It was tipped first by Graham, and then off the helmet of number 13, Carter Riggins, and incomplete, and the Eagles will have to punt. It touched Graham first. If you can somehow come down with that football, you've got all the way back to Mineral Wells to run.
Yeah, for sure.
Just didn't go our way. The clock stopped with 6:52 to go here in this Wise Choice Meats fourth quarter. On to punt for the Eagles. Standing just inside the end line. You got to be very careful you don't give up a safety here. And you do get the punt away.
Good job of Jet Jenkins there getting that punt away.
Brockway is going to call for a fair catch at the Eagle 33. So that's where they're going to take over. 6:46 to go here in the ball game. It's been all Graham tonight.
It's definitely not a fun spot to be in as a coach. I have been in this spot before, and you're hoping you have a lot of football still left to play, that you put something together this last 6:46 that helps you play a little better next week. We've got some young guys out there playing right now, so these are valuable snaps for them.
Boy, you're going to look back at the film tomorrow and think what could have been. You fumble inside the 1. Another trip to the red zone comes up empty-handed. And a pick 6, and this is a different ball game. Monzi coming to the near side. He's going to go out of bounds. That's a
tackle by Casey Cooper there.
That's probably a mistake the coaches from Graham don't want him to make. They want him to stay in bounds and keep that clock running. But
for sure,
we'll take it. The clock stops with 6:40 to go. It's going to be 2nd down and 9. At the Eagle 32. Coach, you got basketball starting in about, 3 weeks?
We do. October 16th is our start day. We're playing league and shootouts and all the good stuff right now. We're excited.
Is there ever an off season anymore?
No. What's the shirt? Ball is life. It never sleeps now. It never sleeps.
Hands the ball off to Jace Gill. He'll have a gain of about 3. Brings up 3rd down. I mean, I know there's an off season, but they're always playing. They're always doing something. It seems like some kind of league or some kind of something going on all the time.
Yes. I mean, I bet some of our kids have probably played between our season last year and this year probably 90 to 100 games.
That is crazy. Well, hopefully we've got about 30-something in us in a deep playoff run this year.
Yeah, I'm all in on that, so you can sign me up for that.
It's going to be I haven't looked at the numbers, but I assume we're the biggest or one of the biggest in the district, so you automatically go big school.
We're the big. Yeah, we will definitely be big school. That'll be the interesting thing this year with the split divisions. First time in basketball history, so we'll see how that all plays out.
Hand off to Gill. He's going to cut it back and go down inbounds at the 34. It's going to be no gain and probably a punting situation coming up for the Graham Steers. Under 6 minutes now with 5:41 and counting. So the way they're doing it now, they like 6A football.
6A, yes.
The 4 teams that make the playoffs, and then the 2 biggest go big school, and the 2 smallest go small school. And
so you don't necessarily know who you're getting in the playoffs. I mean,
the only thing that's known is if you make the playoffs, you're going big school.
We will know that for sure. Yes.
There's not 2 teams bigger than you to put you in the small school division.
Yes.
So there are some teams that know that much at least.
Yes. And it does help the cause as far as you lose a round of playoffs. In the past, you've had to win 7 games to win a state championship. Now you only have to win 6.
Timeout on the field. We'll keep it right here and ask you about this. So now the state tournament, it used to be semifinals and finals. I think that has changed.
Yeah, it just be finals now, so you'll have division or not division, well, small school, I guess, and big school will both play. The 4A state finals will be on Friday. So it'll definitely be different, give a different feel for the state tournament. Every game will be a state championship game.
And the state, and so state semifinals used to, you get to the state tournament, they would take records, flip, do all the rigmarole, and then get the matchups. Now it's just going to be Region 1 versus Region 2, is that correct?
Yes, that's how it'll be.
And you're going to meet at a neutral site?
You'll meet at a neutral site. You'll play that Tuesday leading into the state tournament, so it's a quick turnaround heading into the state finals.
Play on Tuesday, and then 4A you said it was on Friday?
Yes, well, you used to get that gap between your regional tournament before you had to head to San Antonio. You're not going to get those extra days now.
Well, meeting up with Region 2 would be easier than probably meeting up in Lubbock. And there's no regional tournaments unless the 4 teams agree. Is that what I understand?
That is correct.
Chances on the 4 teams agreeing?
Well, if we're one of the 4 teams, I am not agreeing.
2 split to the right side, and Thompson's going to throw on 4th down and long. He just heaves it for the end zone. It's incomplete. It'll be a turnover on down. The Eagles will take over at their own 33. Shout out to the Wadlington Gage wedding reception. Congratulations to Trey and Marley Wadlington.
That is awesome. Congratulations, Trey. Congratulations, Marley.
And Pat and Laura. Congratulations. I know Pat had to make a speech last night.
Trey, I love you, but you outkicked your coverage on this one right here.
Just a little bit. 1st down and 10. The Eagles will take over at their own 33-yard line with 4:58 left here in the ball game. 40 34-14. They'll toss it out to Graham, and he'll get across the 35-yard line, still on his feet near the 40, and up near the 42. In the pregame show, Coach Huff was really talking about we got to do better, our stuff better, and not worry so much about the other team. And
I think there's been moments. I think there's been moments of it. It just hasn't been enough to be able to be the team as good as Graham tonight.
2nd down and 1 as this is spotted at the 43-yard line. It will be interesting in the interview next week to see what he thinks about it on film after he gets to watch it tomorrow. Ross is going to step back and throw. Has a guy going down the sideline and just off the hands of number 10, Caden Forrest, and falls incomplete, brings up 3rd and 1. 4:24 to go here in the 4th. Thanks to Wise Choice Meats for bringing us the 4th quarter. The mood over on the Decatur Conference Center sideline right now, probably not the best one of the season. 3rd down and 1. Takes a snap, tosses it over to Graham. He will have a first down up to the 46-yard line. Krisha Heston, Post Oak Realty, first down. Clock continues to run once they set the chains at 4:18 and counting. Eagles are going to fall tonight to the Graham Steers and go to 1-3 on the season. Allegedly. 4:04 left in the ballgame. You got to have some serious stuff happen in the last 4 minutes.
Yeah.
And
starting to get away from us.
Well, the Eagles really taking their time at the line of scrimmage, and so Jed Ross sends them in motion once again. Pantaja. Ross under pressure, throws it out, incomplete, went right through the hands of number 8, Abram Graham. And
Coach Huff is not happy about that one. That play seemed out of whack from the beginning. The double motion.
He's got his headset off.
Yes. Fake handing off to air. Just everything seemed like it was out of whack there.
2nd down and 10. The ball spotted at the 46. Thursday night football next week from Fort Worth. We'll have Pat Wadlington back in action with us next week. 2nd down and 10. Ross going to throw right through the hands of Chase Berg. Coach talked about some drop balls against Brock and some drop balls, and we've had our share of drop balls tonight.
Chase has made some tough catches, some good catches, but he definitely wants that one back right there. Hit him right in the hands.
There have been several that have hit us in the hands, and some of them have been tricky. But hey, you want to be the receiver. If you hit your hands, you got to come down with it. At least that's what the quarterback would like to see. Draw play is going to have a gain of about 8 up across the Renshaw Drug 50 down to the 46-yard line. 3.5 to go in the ball game. It's 4th and about 2, and I figure you'd go for it here.
Absolutely.
Approaching the 3-minute mark in the 4th quarter. It's going to be a pretty short post-game show tonight. Sideline Sammy not here. We won't have Coach Huff's comments. I don't know that he would be looking forward to talking to us after tonight's game anyway. Hand off to Graham, and he's going to be stopped short. Turnover on downs for the Eagles. And the clock it'll stop now with 2:54. So Graham will have the chance to run it out. As they take over inside their own territory, they're going to spot it at the 47. You all know what the second half has given us? What was this right here?
It's been a fast half. I do know that.
Punt, turnover on downs. Punt, turnover on downs. And now here we are.
No scoring.
What time is it? It is 9:14. Woo, this second half
has flown.
There's 24 minutes in the second half. I bet it hasn't lasted much more than 30. 1st down and 10 for the Steers at their own 47-yard line. 2 on the left side. Snap back to Thompson. They've still got the ones in there. And they hand it off, and tackled at the line of scrimmage is going to be no gain. In there on the tackle for the Decatur Eagles, number 20, Keaton Good. We've called his name a lot tonight. Also number, 51, Jonathan Donahue. 15, Wesley Morton.
Keaton Good, definitely a bright spot tonight. His name has been called many, many times.
Got to be happy about Brazil's first night in uniform as a freshman. He's done good. A fumble inside the 1. Another trip to the red zone.
Pick 6.
A pick 6, and there's 3 touchdowns right there, and you're up 35-34.
Yes.
2nd down and 10. And they'll hand this one off to a new running back. This is number 32, I believe. 32, Isaiah Flores, a junior.
A really good football coach once told me the game is decided within 5 plays, and you can find 5 plays in this game right here that has decided this one.
3rd down and 2 as they cross midfield to the 45. College games tomorrow, the Red Raiders and the Arizona State.
Yeah, Rob made a little remark earlier about ACU. We did end up beating ACU. It may not be
you're right.
Quite the margin we were looking for, but we did win that game.
Well, I still had PTSD because last year after one of the football games, I drove from here to Laramie, Wyoming to watch the Red Raiders play Wyoming and watch them lose in overtime. So I was still upset about that. They'll hand this one off across the 45. They'll have a first down to the 41. And the clock will run now, a minute 15, and they can take a knee a couple of times and get out of here. 34-14 looks like it's going to be your final.
I will tell you, as hard as it probably was to watch that in Wyoming, it was just as hard in my living room.
Well, I will tell you this. Outside of your living room, it was about 112 that day, and up there it was about 60.
Yeah.
And
at least
raining.
you had some truly country to be watching the game in.
Hey, and to the Red Raiders' credit, a lot of those ACU kids were former Red Raiders.
Yes, true.
Quarterback.
Very true.
Several of them.
San Angelo Central kid, right?
Yep. Maverick MacGyver. Here's going to be the last play of the ball game. Thompson will take it and take a knee, and that'll run out the clock. Thanks to Wise Choice Meats for bringing us the 4th quarter. Final score on the James Wood Motor scoreboard is going to be 34-14. We'll take a quick break and come back to wrap things up from Graham. This is Eagles football on the Decatur Sports Network.
We're on location with Chapman Landscape and Irrigation. This job is ginormous, and you got to check it out. It's got all hands on deck, and Chase said he's hard working. He's hard at it. Let's go check on him.
Chase! What are you doing?
I was just fixing to go lay some sod, man.
All right, welcome back to Graham as the final score here from Newton Field, 34-14. Recapping the final half, the last 2 quarters of this ball game. Graham started with the football at their own 43-yard line. It was a punt. The Eagles turned it over on downs, and then you have 5 punts in a row before the Eagles turn it over on downs late in the 4th quarter, and then the Graham Steers take over and were able to run out the clock. Your final score, 34-14. I don't think Coach Huff is going to go home and celebrate tonight's game, but I do think there's things he's going to be able to see and fix moving forward before next week in Fort Worth. What are your final thoughts on tonight's game?
Well, it's definitely not the position you want to be, but we've also been in this position before, and we made a state semifinal run off of it. I think we're in sitting at the same place we were right now this time last year. So definitely a lot of football left to play. I think we got out of this non-district schedule what we were looking for. We learned a lot about ourselves, and now we got to move forward and take that and become a better football team because of it.
You got some games coming up where you can get your hurt feelings before you are going to take on a Springtown team that, they're not going to feel sorry for us.
No, absolutely not.
34-14, your final score from Graham. That's going to do it. Thanks to Drew Kaufman joining us tonight. Thanks to Buddy Kirkland on the stats. And thanks to Anthony Payton up top on the camera. For all the crew here at the Decatur Sports Network, filling in for Pat Wadlington, I'm Rob Matthews. We'll see you Thursday night in Fort Worth. Good night, everybody.